Hello? Hello, hello, hello.
Babas.
How is everybody this morning? Let me find myself. Did I find myself? You know what? Why don't I clean that lens before I sit down? Sorry, every live stream I have to do this.
That's Daddy.
Yeah, it's me. Here we go. Do I look any better? Not really. So good morning. How is everybody this morning? Let me find my video. Internet's down. We're using the other company that we have. So there you go. Let's see here.
PLDT's down again.
PLDT's down again. So lucky me, right? It's always down. It's okay. So we want to say welcome everybody this morning. I want to talk about something this morning is marrying a young lady. Good morning, Joe and Jeannie. How you doing this morning? How are things with you? How are things? How are things? And how you doing this morning? But marrying young, and I'm not talking about marrying a young lady. James and him. James, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing this morning? How are things with you? What do you think about marrying early, like that guy? It's kind of tough, right?
I don't say anything.
You don't say anything. She don't want to say anything. Well, I'll say it for her. Who's going to cook? 18-year-old. I hope she knows how to cook, right? And who's going to clean? Well, hopefully she knows how to clean. Okay. What did you say?
Magandang umaga. Good morning.
Oh man, I tell you what, Joe, you're learning the language. Good for you, man. James, countdown has begun 1 week away. I know you can't wait. I know you can't wait. Are you ready for? Are you ready for your adventures? It's James' adventures. That's exactly right. So you need to jot down everything and write a book. Write a book, and let everybody understand your adventures that you're going to have here coming to the Philippines. So, here we go. I had to find myself. I've been trying to find myself for a while. Here we go. We're up. Joe and Jean, near friendly countdown 1 week away. We, Ruth and I, we did the same thing.
He's here now?
He's coming in 1 week, darling. He's counting the days, he said, 1 week. You know what, James? You know a good thing, though, right? Is they stopped the testing now. You don't have to have the testing. So you got the shot, so you can come. My book will be my channel. I get writer's cramp. James, you know what? I know you're going to be able to write a book, and I know you're going to be able to. Oh, Mr. Mitch Bromwell. High five.
Hello, Mr. Mitch.
Hello,
Good
NASA.
morning.
How's NASA? Hey, Mitch, how many satellites? Somebody asked me that question. How many satellites are up in space now for the internet? Pros and cons on the internet. So many guys, RVers, are saying it's the most fantastic thing. It's 100 up, 100 down, and it's working fantastic. And it's a satellite about this big square there in U.S. Some of the guys have it here. Say it's a little pricey, but they're only getting 5.5.
5.5?
5.5. 2,600 Starlinks. Okay, 2,600. Well, and they're going to 5,000 or 50,000. How many satellites are gonna be up there? I mean, there's a couple of guys who just love it. They were telling me it is the best thing that they ever got as they travel around the country. That the Starlink is always there, always available. But the only problem sometimes is when it rains.
Christopher, Nini, good morning.
Good evening.
To
Northern
North
California,
Carolina.
good morning. 9:15 a.m. That's
Sunday.
exactly right. Sunday morning, 9:15. Good morning, Christopher. Welcome. Yeah, no test, no travel. Saved me about $500. Yep. That's nice, huh? John and Jane, British
Good
expat.
morning.
Good morning. How you doing this morning? How are things with you? And how's Miss Jane doing? Hopefully she's well. I missed you guys' streams. You're doing different streams, either early in the morning and I'm sleeping, or you're doing them late at night and I'm missing them. So 2,600 satellites, that's a good thing. That's really a good thing. And thank you so much for the super chat, Mitch. Howdy, Scoot.
Good.
How you doing? Oh, 3,000 first. I see. You know, Mitch,
3,000.
Yeah, and I think
Worth
that
100 for testing.
yeah, we burn 100 for testing. Wow. Big Cav, good morning.
Good morning.
Big Cav, how you doing? Juan Martinez, good morning from Boston. How you doing, Juan?
The total is going to be 36.
36. Okay, I misspoke yesterday. I said 50,000, but I was really I was out of league on that. So 36,000. Okay. James.
James Adventure.
Thank you so much.
For the
Thank
super
you.
chat.
Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mr. Mitch. All you wonderful guys coming on. And check each other's channel out. Join Jenny, British Expat. There's so many great channels. James is going to have his own adventures here. Mitch has a channel, a great channel. He does NASA.
NASA.
I love it. I love it.
NASA.
Scoot has a channel. Who else? Christopher. You have a channel, Christopher? Meaning? So, check each other's channels out. Always try to go to everybody's channel. Beautiful behold. Look at there. There's Danny Stout. How you doing? Are you here, Danny? I know you're here, right? Oh, got a couple of dozen kids to drop them for BBS night. Okay, Mitch. Okay, I understand that. Volleyball? Is it volleyball night?
Beautiful ball. Hello.
Danny Stout.
Huh?
Yeah, Danny. Danny, high five, Danny. Danny, you're here. You're here.
You here? You here?
Kevin P.
Good morning.
Good morning. We couldn't say Kevin P at the same time. We just did it at the same time. Okay, couple dozen kids to drop him off of volleyball, I guess. Michael and Heidi, high five, Michael. Michael, how much is gas? Michael was showing me a video that gas is $6 to $8. There were some of the places in California, Los Angeles, $8. Some of the guys paying
Michael
$6.
and Heidi, good morning.
Good morning. Oh, Big Kev, you're right. Big Kev has a wonderful channel. I always try to go on Big Kev's. Big Kev, I miss your channel. And I'm sorry I missed it.
I have a great teacher for Tagalog. The wife.
The wife. I have a great teacher. She gives up on Daddy sometimes because my words are have slang.
August
3rd, 59 days. High five. High five, Danny. I'm excited for you, my friend. I know Behold will be excited to see you. Tom, my nephew's wallet was $5K lighter when we returned from
Philippines.
So he came back, Mitch. He came back. How was everything with that? Everything good? So you good? Hey, you know what, Mitch? 5K. You know what? I was going to actually do a video on that today. Is how much it really does cost. You know what? I pulled out $400. I'm going to pull out $400 today to pay bills and things like that. That $400 will go so fast.
Yeah, because the electric bill is almost 7,000.
So 7,000 is $140. So half of that's gone. Over half.
Internet.
No, almost half. Then internet. Then
No internet.
And then food. But the food is going to take the big bulk. Also, it's going to take at least $100 for food. So, but we, have nickel and dime bills too. So 59 days. 5K. You can go through 5K really fast here. He must have had a good time. Yeah. Kevin P, he must have had a good time. So, Big Kev, how you doing? What days do you do live streams, Big Kev? I'm going to always try to go on there. And I'm sorry I'm missing them. Tell Pennsylvania Truckle hi when you see him that we miss him. 20 days. 20 days. 20 days. 5K. So 20 goes into 5,000 how many times? So he spent quite a bit a day. Also, yeah. Well, he's here 20 days. He spent 5,000. 250,000 pesos. Yeah.
Big.
That's big, huh? Could you spend it? Yeah.
I was even.
For flour?
No.
No. Oh, turkey?
No, I
Oh.
have already.
Oh, okay. Mike Wickham,
Mike
good morning.
Wickham, good
High
morning.
five. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome.
2 years
Always
ago,
welcome.
I paid 7K for lechon pig.
Oh.
Kilo pig costs 10,000 today. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's expensive na this time.
Yeah, at this
because
time, yeah.
The food, the feeds.
The feed is really,
It's very expensive na
good.
per kilo.
yeah, and the fertilizer's gone up too for the guys doing the farms. They used to get free fertilizer if you have a farm, right? Or
Yeah.
piece of free, not always free, but you got some. 20 days in Philippines, 250,000 peso. Unbelievable. Tom Shipman, high five.
Good morning.
Tom Shipman, can you spend 250,000 peso in 20 days? I tell you what, it does go fast. Ruth and I, this week we're going up to the mountain for my birthday, and we're going to be spending my birthday up there. No cell phone service.
So every day he spent 12,000.
Is that what it is?
12,000. 12,500.
Yeah. Miss Ruth.
Ogre. Morning.
Ogre.
Is still making those delicious things.
Mike,
Yes.
yes, she is, Mike.
I have coming.
She is making one for
Two.
actually Tom Shipman also.
2 this month.
Yeah.
Birthday.
It's funny. It runs in cycles. She'll go. Has to make 5 a week, then she'll make 2 the next week, and then none the next week, or the next week. But then there'll be 5, but it's or 2 or 3.
Steve, baby, Ethan, and honey. This hurts.
Steve D.
Everything.
How you
Steve
doing?
D. I remember.
Steve D. Costly for everything. Steve D. When are you coming? Ruth is making delicious cakes. You ought to have seen some of the last one she made. Just pristine. I mean,
Of course,
pristine.
that's for only $4K.
Yeah. And you know what? That's a lot of money. Yeah. Of course, that's only $4K. Yeah. Hey, Tom, it goes fast. Yeah, 250s for a long stay. Let's just say my bills are $600-700 a month is what we're spending just for maintaining. I have extracurricular bills outside of that, meaning I have bills like I'm paying a small note for my van, $100, $115 a month, and then I have a credit card bill, a small bill for that. But other than that, we try to live under that $1,000 a month, including all our bills, meaning all the credit cards, things like that. And we're right there. So we're doing really good. Philly did a cost analysis a month, and he's at like 100,000 what he's spending. But his electric is 300 and change, so he's got double the things. And he leaves his on, but the kilowatts. And I was looking the other day, and Mr. Mitch, you understand this. I was looking the other day. We're thinking about trying to get us an RV. It ranges in from 12 cents a kilowatt, 10 cents a kilowatt, 13 and 14 cents a kilowatt on these RV parks, and so they charge you per kilowatt. Well, as you know, here they just went up. It's actually where I live. It's 40 cents a kilowatt, which is 14 peso, 15 peso. So, and it's going up, and it just went up again, and it's going up again. I think next month it's now 15. It's going to be 16 or 17 per kilowatt. So my projection is going to be within this next year. We're going to be paying, where I'm paying 100, 110. I'm going to be paying $200, $300, $400 on electricity. So it's almost really beneficial where someone just invests the $2,000 and $3,000 or $4,000 and get the solar and be standalone. You would appreciate it, believe me. I'm sorry I was rambling on there.
You're not here.
Okay, I read here.
Oh.
And October I plan to go to Bukidnon. Okay, Steve D. 250 is a good long stay, yeah. James, that's why I control the bank. Yes, James, I understand that. Yes. Jim and Rose, high five.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's sometime around Wednesday. I looked up for airplane tickets to Orlando, Florida. I see a round trip are now between 3,000 and 5,000. This is for coach, yeah. The prices, Jim, if you would change your IP address to Thailand and search for the same tickets, you'll find those tickets are running anywhere from $700, $800, $900. Last week I found tickets for 700 round trip, 800 round trip, 900. You just change your IP, get a VPN, and you'll find prices a lot cheaper. Then you can purchase it that way. So it's really beneficial for you to do that. What they do is they control by VPN. Your pricing. Ogre, how much did Tom's flatboat cost when it rains too much? It's free. I use a twig. Banana leaf. I tell you what, it rains a lot. It rained a lot here. We were walking this morning, or a morning walk, and honestly, the roads were some almost impassable. So much water still in the roads, and of course potholes. You guys understand that? Really many potholes. And the party went on last night. There was a party here. Party meaning at the barangay. There's a basketball games, volleyball games.
That's end of the what's that? League 2020 for the youth. So volleyball, basketball, then they're what's this awarding the winners last night. That's their
And how long do they
1 week.
1 week? Yeah. And it's 3 a.m. Yeah, 3 a.m. It was so loud out there because thank goodness I have this
Maybe
house.
because they have this call after the
Yeah, I went outside to take Omar out, and it's unbelievable loud to come in here, and I slept like a baby. So, Jim Rose, yeah, you're right, Jim. It's the prices. Tom Ship, when I'm there, I have an entourage of 12. It gets expensive. Yeah, you have a really big family. You have many in your family. Tom Shipman, you have so many family members like we have, the Mary Boholtz family, that when you go somewhere, you need 2 cars. And that's what happens with us. This week, we're going to need 3 this week. Maybe 4 if they ride the bus. We can't transport it all, so we're going to ride a bus to the point, and then we're going to come back with all the vehicles and pick them up and take them up. It's going to be 20 plus, maybe 30. It depends. But anyway, 20 plus people coming.
Red Horse Adventures flying in July found one for $800.
800 Red Horse. High five. High five.
Southern Man. Hello.
Hello, Southern Man. Mr. Ronald. When I am there, I have an entourage. Oh, how much is your cost of living went up? A lot. It went up at least $200 to $300 a month. It's the food. It's the food and the electricity. When we first moved here, electric was 40. Now it's in the same kilowatts. Nothing's changed. Same equipment, same house. It was 40 a month. Everything fine, running the same stuff. Now it's 120. So that gives you an idea. In
did not
4
add
years,
anything.
we didn't add anything. It's the same place. Nothing's changed. 40 compared now 120. That's how much it's gone up. And expect it. So it's not just here. It's not just here. This dam is owned by the Philippine government. So if anything, this is going to be one of the cheaper ones. But the guys tell me they're telling me up in Luzon that this really prices have gone up there considerably, and they're having brownouts now. Yeah, it's went up quite a bit. I found from Canada round trip flight 944. Yeah, in fact, the one I found that I looked at, I think I told you guys back this last week that it was one was 804, then there was one 844, and then one for 699. But you had to fly at that time by May 20th. There are deals now, June and July. July has got so many specials for flights going to the U.S. I was looking, it was just too many great deals going on. Be almost 36 travel time by the time I get there and want to sit in my bed. 36 hours. Huh? Yeah.
Body pain.
Yeah, 36 hours. That's a long time. My flights was 36 hours too. It was the same thing. It was the same. So flying in July, Red Horse, and found me $800. You can't believe that. That's good. That's really good. I can't believe that some of the airlines are charging $2,000 or $3,000, but yet you change your IP address and you get the same thing for $800. This is the one I found was, this is through, Mitch gave me the idea initially. It was through ASAP Tickets. And it works really good, ASAP Tickets. But you have to purchase them pretty quick, you know. Another one was Kiwi.
In the words ASAP?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what that means. ASAP.
Yeah, quick.
I thought it was ASAP.
For ASAP, yeah. ASAP.
Yeah,
Quick.
quick. What's the word when you say we have to do something quick? What is that word?
Delete.
Delete, and then quick.
Yeah, pag delete na.
Yeah, delete now. What's that new word I found? I forgot it. I already forgot it already. Yeah, that's okay. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? How is Miss Ronald doing? Good to see you, man. Albert the dog. Good to see you.
Einstein.
Good to see you.
Einstein.
Thank you for coming on. Ogre, gas here's $5. Michael and Heidi. Michael. I told you earlier, and I showed him gas prices in Valdosta, Georgia. $4.14, $4 and change, but Costco and Sam's $3.99 a gallon. Isn't that nice? So you can drive from California, get gas, and you pay $3.99. But if you had a tanker, just transport it. Could you imagine? I was thinking, you remember the old farms? They used to have the farms, and they have the tanks there. A farmer, man, he could save some money. Try $300 to $400 a month. Yeah. Well, it's okay. It's going to be $300 to $400 a month here now. There are things that are really getting pricey. It's cheaper to live in the United States of America right now because of the only difference it is the service-oriented business services like repair of an aircon and things like that's cheap, but the cost of food is higher than U.S. The gas is around the same price or higher. It's $6 a gallon here. So $6 a gallon for gas. And it's going up. Diesel's getting high. Just for expenditures, it's just getting more expensive here. It really is. Red Horse, I'm planning to go solar. It's just winter when prices go up without warning. I've heard others say just surprise bills. Yeah. Well, here where we're at, it's a constant. In other words, they're just constantly going up. It's just the way it is. It's not just me; it's all over.
The ideal here now, if you have much budget for solar, it's worth 250,000. That's good installation of solar. 98% electric bill is cut down. So that's the guarantee of the one installer there in town that checked here last time. If you have 250,000, you can have that solar installation. Perfect. 98% of your electric bill.
Yeah, there you go. So $5K.
Yeah.
And you're not dependent upon anybody for anything. So James saying up. Oh yeah, Philippines pesos up 52.97. I see that at $100. Yeah, you're right, James. So 52 now. Yeah. I remember when I got 60 in the 60s. My electric bill gone down. I used to pay $250 a month. Now I'm paying $275 buying a new AC helped. Yeah, that does help. It does help. Whether we run the inverter aircon or whether we run the window aircon, it really runs about the same for us here. That's why I got a 15-passenger van. I went on a family outing this weekend to see my niece. Her and her husband has been married for 5 months. She's an elementary school teacher. Jim, that's nice. And you rented a van, or you got a van? Yeah, and you know what? That's the way to do it. We were thinking about renting a van, but what it is 6,000 peso for us where we're at. Plus you have to pay the driver, so it's $120, and you have to pay for the driver separate. So
Per day.
So, and you'd have to do it 2 days. But so forget that. They ride the bus, costs them $1 each, and they get there, and we pick them up there and take them up to the mountain. It's very simple. So they stand there and go have coffee and whatever and lunch. And believe me, they'll find something to do. Knowing my family, they'll tell them what they'll be shopping. I'll have to round them up like cattle. I have to round them up at the malls. You know.
Dennis Adam, good morning.
Good morning, Dennis. How you doing? Yeah. Good morning. SDA, an elementary school is run by the SDA. Oh, high five. Yeah, that's really nice, Jim.
Good.
That's really good. So, man, last flight here took 26 hours. Went to Atlanta, Japan, Manila. Next time I'll fly Atlanta, LA, then connect PAL straight through Manila because that's, yeah. I had to spend a night in Tokyo one time. And was it enjoyable? Not really. Was it fun? Not really. Did I have fun? Not really. It was a long, 30 like that, 30 hours plus, but it's okay. Uh, but I saved $300. So for me, I saved the $300. A little pain and agony for me. What's pain and agony? I'm in an air conditioned place, right? And I have to sleep setting up. I do that now. Van costs 3 to 4K a day plus gas. It gets expensive multi-day holiday. It does, Tom. So 3 to 4K plus the fuel, and the fuel's going to cost you, 1,000, 2,000 peso. Plus, we have to pay the driver extra. The place we were renting from, we have to pay the driver extra. It used to be, the gas station. What's it called? Botramco. Used to have their own vans. We could get that van and just rent it, and it'd be fine if you're a member. And we have a family member. It's a member. But they got rid of all their vans. Well, I would love to buy one of those vans. Wouldn't you?
You have all the vans. The multi-cab, they
All
sell
used.
it, then make a buy van.
I see. Costco says they have to raise their membership fees. There goes that savings on fuel. Oh, I could see that. I could see that, Red Horse. That's amazing, though, right? So Costco raising their fees. Rent here, if you don't own a half decent place to live, is not to be bottoms. It'll cost you about $1,200 a month. Then $300 in electric. At least every other day, you're putting 40 USD in gas. You're over there in Dothan, right? I told you about my friend buying that land there, really cheap. 3-4K, few acres, and he loves it. He's going to put a house there. Same here, Tom. Van costs 80 a day for rental plus fuel. Yeah, and you know what? If you're going to go somewhere, you want to have everybody with you. You don't want to have everybody separate. It's like but back in the day, everybody rides together. Here we just got so many to take up to Bukid. We have to rent. I'd have to rent 2 vans, maybe 3. So we have a vehicle. Sister has a vehicle, and her brother-in-law has a vehicle. So we'll just take all those. And it's a multi-cab, and he can haul 10 people itself there. So, but that's the first load. Then we got maybe a second and possibly a third. And you guys understand that. Tom Shipman has a large family too, and so I can just imagine 12. Yeah, that's probably just the household, right? Close household. Van 80 a day. Dennis, how you doing, my friend? High five. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming on. And nice to see you, Dennis. Dennis has got a great channel, guys. You guys check him out. Red Horse has a channel too. Tom, is your home energy efficient? It really is. It really is. It's tight. Sometimes when your ears pop, it's like your door in your car. You have to roll your window down to close it properly, or it won't close properly. Well, that's the way the van is. So you had to roll your window down and then you close the door. But if all your windows are up, it's hard to close it. Yeah, it just won't close. Well, it's the same thing here in this house. It's tight. And the only thing that I can say about this house is, if that sun beats on top of this roof for a period of time, it gets hot. It's metal. But once the air is on, it's on low, and it's running efficiently, and it keeps the whole house cool. It's 523 square feet, so it keeps it very cool. You own the van. Oh, I see. Well, it worked out good for you then. So it's easy for you. Yeah, good for you, man. I tell you what. You know what, Jim? That's nice. So you got a van that's good. Groceries here have doubled and sometimes tripled. It's going to get a lot worse. They're already telling everyone to get ready for Biden says Philippine. You know what? It's funny. I went on. You think it's double? You ought to pay here.
Because
It's
as I remember
nothing but
before
here.
that day, the sardines,
In a can?
sardines in the can, some of the price is 9 pesos, 12 pesos, and now it goes to like 16, 17, 18.
Yeah. For
I think next
5 ounce.
month it will add
4 ounce.
more.
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
the sardines only.
I'm paying over $1 a can for
How
tuna.
much more the other? How much the other?
$1.40 for a can of tuna. A can of Folgers coffee is $20. I went on Walmart. I can buy 3 cans of the same coffee at Walmart. 3. And have it delivered there in the U.S. no matter where I'm at. So, it's really expensive. You think it's expensive? U.S. Yeah, but what I did, I took the same items I bought here, went online, and checked out Las Vegas, Dallas, Florida, New York City, Michigan, and I checked out all the prices. I did a video. It took me over an hour. And get this, it's cheaper all in the southern states. Everything is cheaper, and you can. What I bought here, I can buy in U.S. the same exact items except more for a third. Paper towels, a third. Toilet paper, a third.
GL, good morning.
Good morning, GL. How you doing? And you know what? What I did was I also checked like Tabasco sauces, Red Hots, the condiments, the ketchups, your jellies and your jams. And what they make here is not really what they call jellies and jams and really things that's worthwhile. It's still what they call sugar, added flavoring, and that's it. Or at least there you could buy a Smucker's or something that has some type of fruit in it or makes you believe it does, But here, oh boy. So you think doubles, Ronald? Nah, it's more expensive here. Biden wants to go electric vehicles. Yeah, electric's cool. I like electric. In fact, I'm a fan. Southern man, I still can't understand why people voted for Biden when he told you he's going to do this and would try to get 10 to 15 gallon, trying to force that Green New Deal. I'm paying 17 kilowatt now, Kevin P. Oh, 17. It is where I used to live. Right now, it's still 10 cents a kilowatt hour there in Florida. And if I wanted to move somewhere else, it's running 12 cents a kilowatt hour. If I wanted to move to Texas, it is 11 cents a kilowatt hour. If I want to move to Georgia, it runs anywhere from 10 to 12 because TVA. And Arizona. And Arizona was more pricey. It was like 16 or 17. But they have solar. Tom Shipman, if you need another multi-cab, let me know. I'll have my brother-in-law drive you. Hey, Tom. That's right. You have a multi-cab. I forgot about that. Okay. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, Tom. Okay. I may ask your services there. Okay. No worries. A discounted rate. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding,
It
Tom.
depends on how many people will go. Because some sister has sari-sari store business to get it go.
Mm. We found out. We didn't know they opened up one, but they have one. So good. Congratulations to them. Here, about 230 USD name brand 125. Ruth and I ran out of coffee. I'm out of coffee, right? So I go try to find coffee. I can't find coffee. There's Tom Shipman. There's no coffee, right? So I said, okay, I'll get the Nescafe freeze dry, whatever. A little jar of that is $10. It's only
Like this.
it's $10. $10. That lasts me whatever. $10 for coffee. And I don't have a choice unless it goes stick coffee. I have no choice. They don't have, it's not like you go to the store in Robinson's and they have 40 different kinds of coffee. They don't. They have the 3-in-1s and all that other stuff for the sugars and the sweeteners. But I'm talking coffee. I'm talking ground coffee. Let me think about it. No, they don't have it. Where did we meet?
Yeah.
I love you, honey. Tuna here is $2.30 USD, name brand $1.25. Okay, so it's tuna. Yeah, tuna here. Forget about it.
That's tuna that I like.
That
How much
white
is
tuna.
that?
That tuna that we like is $1.40 a can, and it's white tuna in a can. $1.40 a can. Red Horse. Oh, I'm sorry, Jim and Rose. I know right now I could hire a 15 passing event with this driver. 7,500 per, this is Manila. So 75. That's
Expensive.
yeah, it's expensive. So ours would probably be 6 plus the driver, right? It's 6 with Tata at 6 plus the driver. We get Tata to do it. He has many friends, many vans, and he used to take us to Davao back in the day. Tata's a really nice guy. He lives over here close to us, and but now Tom, I forgot about that. So you're doing great, JL. It's nice to see you. it's nice to see you, and thank you for coming on. I haven't seen you in a long time, and thank you for coming on today. Mark King, good morning. A live stream is not true until Mark King's someone. So, I mean, a lot of people did not vote Biden. A lot more did vote. Well, he must have had enough votes to get in.
Kevin Nash, good morning.
Good morning, Kevin. Somebody voted for him. It's everybody. It's funny. Well, I didn't vote for him, but when it come ballot time, you know, he may have hit that by accident, right? Have you considered having groceries sent to leak buy-in box? I have, but believe it or not, I don't know how to do that. There is a places there in California that will ship me items. If I ship it to them, they will put it in a box and send it to me. But man, it's like it's expensive, like $300 for them to send a leak buy-in box. And I'm talking about I ship it to there and they put it in a box, like $300. I said, forget it. It's not worth it for me. I was thinking about my buddy Mitch, but it's not. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much to ask, and I'm not going to do that. I'll just keep biding my time until we finally get situated and go to U.S. for a little while, and then I'll ship it back here, and it will be here when we arrive. You know, so Ruth wants to do that, but you know, here's a prime example. A simple thing. Loaf of bread here is not what's called loaf of bread that I consider it loaf of bread. It's really different. It's about half the size and the quality is poor, you know. And just, I can't ship bread. I can't do any of that. So, but I can ship things that are in cans and ship things that I can't normally get. I paid $2 and change for a Tabasco sauce that I could buy in U.S. for whatever, $1. So, you know, it just frustrates me. But I have thought about that Red Horse. I really have. I really have. Kevin asked, 28 30-ounce plastic containers of coffee are $6.99. See, that's exactly right. They were $5.99, Kevin, down in Florida, where I used to be. And even Jim and Rose knows Orlando. They had some great deals on some of that stuff. I think Mitch was telling me a chicken in a box. Chicken, you buy chicken. My friend bought chicken in Miami, $2.99. 50 pounds, I think Mitch was telling me, is $12 of chicken. Well, how much is chicken here? It's expensive.
200.
It's very non-tasty. Non-tasty. It's questionable. Questionable to eat.
Sometimes it's gassy.
Oh, gassy is not the word for it. Yeah, Tom Shipman. You probably agree with me. It's really kind of poor products. You know, it's like Claude say he lost 50 pounds of weight. I'm surprised I've not lost weight, but I'm replacing it with rice. I'm eating way too much rice. A few people doing live streams today around the same time. Oh, are they really? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, Kevin. You know what? That's the thing that I was noticing a lot of times. A lot of people will do that. Tom, you might elect to better get a $40K for a new low-end model. Mechanic told me older electric car needed a battery replaced called $10K. Yeah, I wouldn't buy no electric car right now. I wouldn't buy anything. My goal is completely different. Here, you can buy electric cars really fairly, you know, to get an electric car, it's about $5,000. And the batteries are in the unit. But the problem is they don't have any charging stations along the road. So if you go up a mountain grades and go up and your battery is dead, what are you going to do? You know? So electric cars, they're a long ways from being perfected here. They need charging stations every, 100 miles or so. Tom, I sent you a video, not sure would that help or not. Yeah, Mark King, thank you so much for always sending the videos. It's always nice to see the videos, and thank you for that. Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, we only do them on Sundays now. We only do them at 9 o'clock on Sundays, 9:15 on Sundays. We were doing them there more and more in the beginning, but we decided that it was just easier for us. It ended up being like the internet was driving us crazy, so we kind of stopped.
No, the PLDT is
now
red.
PLDT is down, and so we're using our other backup. Trump got more votes than any sitting president in history. U.S. Biden outpulled him. I don't think so. Numbers don't lie unless the project. Yeah, I really don't know. But I know that Biden's in there. It doesn't really matter. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can change. So you have to go until. And if Trump decides to run again, which I think he's going to, we'll see how that goes. William Larry, good morning. But you know something, though, Ronald? Uh, he may have gotten them, but who's in the president now? That's a sad, that's the way it is. I know it's sad for you, but it's okay. Um, but you know what, Ogre? The thing of it is, and what happened is, you guys understand that people wanted something different, I guess, and so they got him in.
So
Chicken breast.
When is the election?
When is he? When is he up to re-elect again? When is his term over? 2025. Biden. When's Biden's term over? 2025. 2024. When is his term up? I think it's 2025. 4-year term. So it'll be 2025. He's elected in 2021. 4 years. 2025. His term will be up. Right. End of 2025. $72. Send Malik Buying box out of Nashville. If you want, send list, cover your costs, I'll ship it out. I have boxes in anyway. They monthly for approximately come in a few weeks. So $72. See, that's inexpensive. That's inexpensive. Thank you so much for the offer. Thank you so much, Red Horse. I appreciate that. $72. That's okay. I don't mind that. I'm not paying no $300 to send a box, right? Southern Man, yeah, tobacco's imported here, but it's not going to be higher, just like Italian wine when imported. They're expensive. The same thing, of course, higher anywhere. Yeah, we let's face it, everything that we have here is imported unless they manufacture it here. Where's the dog?
Outside,
Are you outside?
yeah, she's outside.
Okay.
She just loves me.
I wonder if you can raise, what's that, Cornish hens? Those things are yummy, soft, free breed.
What's that?
Cornish hens. It's a small hen. Small hen. It's a chicken. It's a chicken. I don't know. Steve's saying 2024. Okay. 25901. 2024. Okay. So his term is up in 2024. Okay. So we're okay. All right.
2024.
U.S. Navy chicken. Oh, Ogre. U.S. Navy chicken. I see. We have to change. We have to change or we're all done. Okay. 2024. Hello, Steve. 25901. How you doing? Irene, good morning. The pipeline shut down. What's causing all this inflation? Because gas prices. It's they ship it in here to the CDO. What happened? They're making a lot of money on gas here. Somebody is. I had a Saturn S2 and it was not in the best shape. It still has a little car and did not get more gas mileage than most hybrids 5 years ago. You know what, Mark? Those are nice little cars, Saturns. Sperlin, good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to see you, Sperlin. Nice to see you. Good morning. Are you cold or something?
Yeah, it's so cold, Daddy.
Temperature in the house probably in 75, 76 Celsius. Southern Man from day one. There you go. Okay. I think too, the oil prices are fluctuated here, controlled by where we're getting oil is from. A lot of it's coming in from Russia and China, but the prices that there seem to be holding at $5.60 plus a gallon, depending on where you buy it at. Some prices, I understand, in other areas are more expensive than they are here in Mindinao. But remember, we're close to CDO in Davos, and I know a lot of the gas plants are coming in CDO. So, Good morning, Glenn. The election will be in November 24 with a new president take office 25. I see. Angelica, good morning. Welcome to the live stream there. Angelica, Miso. So, marrying a younger girl. There are many people out there, many guys come from U.S. and they are looking at finding a lady and they're attaching to the younger girls. A guy is 60 and he's marrying an 18-year-old girl. Now she just turned 18. She did not graduate high school. She had one more year left. The question is, can she cook? Can she clean? That's a question. I sent him an email this morning. He did not reply. Is she able to hold the phone and gadgets? I'm sure. Can she do things like that? But here's the thing. You're 60 and you got somebody 18. What kind of relationship will it be? What would be the common ground? What would be a common ground? Music? No? Songs? No?
It depends on the family background.
Oh, the family.
Like
Yeah.
she's came from.
Yeah.
If the parents is a farmer, then she's molded to the farm, or like you know what I said.
Yeah.
Then she can do anything.
Yeah.
But if like this kind of generation that it's only know how to hold phones and cannot even help mama cleaning or do their own laundry, so that's difficult.
Yeah. 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 Um, let's see. Red Horse. Airfares like increase. Yes. Yes. And I agree. Airfares will increase. Airfares will increase quite a bit, considerably. Omer had his Baffy. So he's doing good. Yeah. You'll find that that's going to be something that's going to increase. You know, listen, guys. It's like I said the other day. No matter what, all of us, you guys remember the 80s. You guys remember what went on in the 80s. You remember what went on in the 70s and the 60s. And remember when Kennedy was in office and he got shot. Remember all the turmoil and things we've been through and the country's been through. People sometimes get, and I want to say this, and I don't want to be rude. Sometimes it's so easy to get caught up into things that we have no control over. Only thing that we have control over is who we can vote for. Other than that, we have no control over anything at all.
Even if you vote that person and it's not win.
And if it doesn't win, what are you going to do? Same thing here, guys. There's.
Yeah.
You think turmoil there? I'm not even going to talk about turmoil here, guys. I'm not even going to get into that. You guys don't want to know. You don't want to know.
But
You
you
don't wanna
cannot
know.
do anything. The person
And nothing
is
we can do.
really a winner.
Yeah.
Even if they will do manual counting, it's really a winner. So
Yeah.
what you can do? You
Yeah.
cannot even force that people's voting that person that they said, they're cheating because of like the numbers is not true, but when they recount again by manual, it's same number.
Same number. Rodney Full Circle, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. High five, high five. We're talking about a relationship. He's 60. She's 18. Should she got married? Should they get married? Should the parents say, yeah, high five, yeah, get married, get married, get married? Well, because they want betterment of the daughter, they want the daughter to be better, you know? Pushing green deals with shipping fuel on tankers, 2,000 gallons dirty diesel from other countries and trucking diesels all over the country. King Pipeline. Did they close Jollibee today? $5, all you can eat tomorrow. I don't know. Jollibee's open here. They never close. 7 days a week, 52 weeks out of the year. They never close a day here, not one day. In fact, they don't believe in closing here. If they close here, something is really wrong. No, they will not close it. And you'll get service there. You may have to wait in line for 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Every time we go, it's hard. It's hard to find a seat. So I tell the girls, find a seat somewhere if you can. And usually it's iffy, you know. So the best thing to go to Jollibee is early in the morning, for lunch, and of course after lunch. Oh, no, forget, 2 o'clock. William, having a gym, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, Tom. I'm Ruth. Okay, just finished making sausages, some thyme, tomato, and onion. Ooh, that sounds good. Lamit. Lamit kayo. So that don't make sense about is not correct. Yep, exactly.
Okay.
I could imagine an 18-year-old wife. Can you imagine an 18-year-old wife? Oh, I could not. My mind can't conceive it. I can't conceive it. Is it a good thing? Yeah, it can be. It can be. It can be a good thing. It can be a great thing.
Omer,
It can be not to be a positive. It can be really a good thing if she's taught, like in the province, on how to do things. It could be a great thing. It could be a great thing. She may love him forever. Oh, he's wanting to play. I drive about 60 miles a week. My personal gas bill is almost irrelevant. Kevin Nash, I understand that. Sounds like a sugar daddy. That's what I thought, Kevin P. That's what I kind of thought. That's what I thought, to be honest.
daddy.
Because I asked him, I said, well, in the email, and he replied back. I said, so you guys have a lot in common? Like, what kind of things you guys have in common? He asked me if I thought it was a good thing for him to marry. I said, you can only answer that. If you feel like it's good for you, do it. Don't take what I say. Do what's in your heart.
That's his life.
Your life. You got to live with it. But if you decided that that is a good thing for you and you want to do it, I say do it. I'm behind you 100%.
Anyway, he's still old enough to.
Yeah, he's old enough to make his own decisions. But right.
But even if you're old enough to make your own decision, it's good or great feelings that you can accept any advices from the other.
Yeah, he's trying to.
Been there
Yeah.
on that situation, because sometimes he see things that you did not see like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's exactly right. Because even though we're looking outside.
He's the only one knows the girl.
Yeah.
He's the only one know the family, so he's the one only can decide if it's
Yeah.
better or not.
That's exactly right. That's exactly
Yes.
right. In some cases, this might be the right decision for him. In some cases, it may not be the right decision for him. But you know what? I said this. This is what I said. Wait 1 year.
Observe first.
Observe. Wait 1 year.
Don't get rushed.
Tell her, listen, it's have the biggest wedding we could ever have. We're going to do it on June 1st of next year. That's what I said. Wait 1 full year. See how you guys get along. See how everything. Apparently, they've been talking for a while. So, a while meaning that means she was 16 and 17?
Yeah, it's still a baby.
Okay. I don't know.
Only for my
That's his
observation
business, though.
on this area here. So have 19 years old, 18 years old, 24 years old. She's almost graduate in college. But since the family finances is down because only mama is there, on her age of, she almost more than enough to find a job. But until now, for 3 years, she's not looking for a job. She had job the other month,
Right.
and she quit like that. Maybe she don't like. Then until now, the mama is still feeding her, so she cannot even cook. Mama is always like that.
See, that's the
So-
problem.
How much more the 18 years old on this generation can do? Unless she's a farmer daughter, because most of the farmer daughter, they will train the kids to go farm, cut
Yeah.
weed,
Right.
help plant, like put
Right.
fertilizer.
I think that's what
Yeah,
she
like
does
that.
up in Balai. She's from the mountains, so I bet she
Then
knows how to do that.
If he thinks that it's good for him, then go for it.
Yeah. And that's what I said. Give it 1 year and see if you're still in love and still love her and she still loves you. And you'll know. I told him you'll
Yeah.
know.
But if she's just sitting in the couch, then let mama do everything. That's the problem. Because she don't know how to cook. She
Yeah.
don't know how to clean your house. Because of course, when you get married, you are not been living with parents, right? You're living by your own.
Yes, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Kevin Asher said, he talked about his gas. Kevin P. Sounds like a sugar daddy. Yes, yes. Let's see. Southern Man, okay, I read that one. Sir Liner, Common Ground's money. Hello there. Common Ground's money. He has and she wants it. Mr. Mike is saying. And you know what, Mike? You're possibly right. I mean, you know, what do they have? I drive 50 a day, so it's no fun. Yeah, 50 miles a day, so you go through a tank a week. No, it's 100, so you go a tank and a half a week. Mark King, everyone knows lies are telling everyone about climate change. What they're not saying is the Earth's magnetic field is weakening 10 times faster now. Yeah, yeah. So, Mark King, you know, there's a lot of things they don't tell us, you know, for sure. Hello, Rodney Full Circle. How you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Election. Selection is versus election. That's exactly right. Sperlin. God bless you too, Rodney. High five. Rodney, you're here now. High five.
He's here.
He's here. Rodney made it. Rodney, I
Yeah.
can't believe you made it. I can't believe it. You made it. You made it. You know what's funny is I was telling Ruth, Rodney's here. Oh, he's here finally? Yeah, so there you go. Yikes. I used to drive 50 a day. It would be expensive, yes. That's why the Earth's climate is changing from what we're used to. Dropping a bucket, Mark King is saying we're doing the climate. Yes. High five. High five. Age difference. I know, isn't it? The media use twist or bend the truth, make the story more interesting nowadays. They flat out lie to your face and swear it's true on the Bible. And that's the way it's always been. It's been that way since I've been born. It's been that way since my father's been born. It's been that way ever since. You don't really realize, but that's the way things are. I remember watching the news, and they would say a statement. My father said, "That's a lie." I said, "Really?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he said, "I can prove it." And so it was growing up, I learned early on, don't believe what you see or hear. Are you signed up for Starlink? Red Horse, you know what? We did sign up.
What is not available?
It's not available here. It's not available where we're at. The ones that have it, some have it, it's great and fantastic. Some have it, it's only 5 up, 5 down, and they're paying $200 a month. Yeah. Some have it, and they're paying $40 a month. It is so weird how they're doing the price structure on Starlink here, apparently at this time.
If
So
we're
we're
Starlink available here, hey,
most will not get it. No.
well, why not? Because this,
Well,
the back there is
well,
always down.
let me say this. Yeah, Starlink is affected by the trees.
Oh,
Starlink's affected by the sun.
for sure, it's not.
Starlink is affected by the clouds. Starlink is affected by the mountains. Starlink is affected by line of sight is not what it needs. That's the reason I asked Mr. Mitch, how many satellites? Once they get all the satellites up, it will switch in between the satellites and find a good satellite. It takes a few minutes, 10, 15, 20 minutes to set it up. You plug it in, do this, that, and other, and it looks for the satellite. Well, the satellite comes in, a tree comes over the top, or say a cloud comes over, guess what happens? No internet.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sunspot, no internet. Guess what? Yeah, sun comes in. Tree blows. That limb goes in. No satellite comes back on. So you have to be in a clear area to use Starlink. For sure. This comes from a good, close friend that has satellite here. So, he asked for credit to send it back to them. They gave him credit. He had to go through a lot of hassle, but they gave us $600 back. It was $600. And they gave us $600 back, it funded back to his account, and he sent it back to them. Where we're at, Starlink does not work at all because we're too many trees and too many mountains and too many. And the clouds come in and no worky. So I'm really heartbroken about Starlink right now. I was going to talk to Mitch about it and ask him if that's true or they got a way around that, because
Maybe
in the
it's
future, I know I'm really bummed about it, to be
Because
honest
it's
with you.
up
I was
there.
hoping that Starlink was going to
Remember,
be.
it's up there.
I know, but guess what? What if it starts raining? You have no internet. If it rains, there's no internet. It rains here every day. We watch
That's why
TV
you
with
have
their.
backup.
That's the reason I have 2 internet companies. Plus, I have Gomo, which
all
is
internet is down, then
Go
use
use
your
Gomo.
phone.
Gomo data, Gomo, and it works. It works. I can take the laptop and make this a hotspot, and it works, and I get this,
Omer.
40/40 up and down on Gomo, right here. I'm in shock. So this was down last night, so no worries.
Oh.
I clicked Gomo. So I did everything I need to do, upload a video, everything. And I still have only used 2 gigabyte now in a month. So, Red Horse, so you signed up, okay. Mark King, Southern Man, let's see. Lagaya, 34 years younger than me. Can't imagine 30, 40. Yeah, you know what? 10, 20, it's okay. 30, it's okay. 40, it's okay. But I would say in the mid-20s to any age. Mid-20s to any age. To anybody, male or female. Dennis, I can't much more than 20-year difference in age. Yeah, exactly, Dennis. And 18 today, 15-year-old in the 50s. Yeah, right. Well, right. 18, they're in the giggling stage. He said she giggles a lot. And I didn't know what that meant. I had to ask myself that question.
Always
What?
laugh, Bob.
Yeah.
Always laugh.
Always laugh, giggle. Is that like young, like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
kids.
Kids, okay. Yeah. I don't know. She giggles. All she does is giggle. So I don't know. So, man, we have to do emissions here in U.S. Half a few years ago, China. Oh, emissions. We can do emissions here. Remember that going down emissions for the car? Rodney is saying, I'm in the Philippines right now. Glad you're online, boss. I'm 21 years old. My girl and I had to wait. Could not rush things. It's okay. High five. High five, Rodney. You're happy. It's all that matters.
Where at that?
Rodney is... Where you at, Rodney? Where you at? Where's he at? Home. Where you?
I thought it's in jail.
Where you at? Where you going? Where's your house? On the street? What street? On the street here in the Philippines, in the Bukid. Well, where is the Bukid? Mindinao. Everybody used to ask me where I live. Rodney is saying, I know a lot of the family. Mark King is saying, you know, media is lying when they lips are moving. The fact that Earth climate never changed. We could not be here on this sort of first place. It's like Mars is. Yeah, listen, I learned a long time ago, when you're talking to politicians, just don't listen, because whatever he's going to say, is it going to be the truth? You know, my dad, okay, this is a story. My dad one time says, I'm coming down to the Philippines. I mean, I'm coming down to Florida. I'm sorry. I'm coming down to Florida. That's okay. He says, I'm riding with the governor. I said, what? He says, me and your brother's coming down. I'm riding with the guy. He's got to do some rallies down there, so to help someone in political. He said, I'm riding with the governor. I said, the governor of what? Tennessee? He goes, yeah. So my father was into politics. My father was heavily into politics. My father was a politician. He could have been mayor, could be anybody. He was never anybody, but he could have been. But anyway, he's riding with the governor. He could come down on a plane. They're in Florida, and they had a car for him. And I drove Dad to my house. And I'll never forget that. I said, Dad, you're the only man I've ever known that could do any of that stuff. He says, Tom, it's all about communication with the people that surround you. And I said, wow, okay, Dad. So how long can you stay, Dad? Well, he said I could stay a night. I said, you spend a night. So he spent the night at my house, and Bro did. And the driver come picked him up the next day, and they went and caught the plane back to Tennessee, Nashville there. Rodney, I know a lot of the family, and we're close now, waiting for some time. It's okay. Kevin asked you saying what, Mommy? What's Kevin's?
I would say at 25 years old is fair game for a man of the most age. Yeah, like that. It's like
that's what I
bit
say
mature.
too. Yeah, yeah, and it's okay. You know,
because the 18 years is just in the
early stages, right? Right.
She's just in an adulthood.
And she doesn't. Well,
she didn't experience what life.
Right.
Like.
Yeah. That's the reason I said, like Kevin. It's like Kevin Ash and I talked one time. It's been a while back. You want someone with kind of little experience, right? Like that understands, that knows how to, never been that's been out of her town a little bit. Maybe come down out of the Bukid and maybe went to Davao. You want someone with a little experience that's been to the malls and things. When they put this mall in Valencia, there's people that never seen an escalator before.
They ride up and down.
They ride up and down. It's a ride. And they would sit and stare at it. And even now to this day, we go to the mall and people go to step on the escalator and they don't know how to get on it. They stand there and they, like, oh, they're waiting, they're scared. They're like, what'd they do? And I say, jump! They jump because they don't know how to get on it. Still, it doesn't matter if I go to the mall. There's people from the Bukid that's never seen an escalator, that's never seen anything like this. This is amazement for them. It's like amusement park. They've not seen a mall. Where were they going to see a mall? There's no malls. There is malls within 150 miles of here. Other than that, that's it. And the mall that they have on the other side of town is nothing compared to the mall that they have at Robinson's. When they step on that escalator, they ride up and down. They're looking around. They go right up and down. They just ride up and down. Yeah, it's a ride. It's amazing. Climate change is cycle. Yeah, 1,000 years. My wife is considerably younger than I am. We argue as any couple close to my age. You know what? Uh, you know what? Ruth and I, we argue about one thing, and that is the internet. That is our argument. I just don't want a 20-year-old that I can chase them down. I know, I know, Ronald. I know, in fact, 18-year-old girl from a rich family, they would not marry someone they're over twice the age then. You know, the guy's probably older than the father, and older than maybe the grandpa. Yeah. The husband is older, as old probably as grandpa. I'm guessing. And that's kind of what I'm looking at. But they're looking for betterment of the child. They're saying, okay, we'll just do that. Yeah, how are you going to keep up with a 20-year-old? I can't believe it either, so I'm crazy. I'm finally going to be married. Man, you are going to be a tied...
He's in CDO, Daddy.
Huh?
He's in CDO.
Oh, you're in CDO? Well, we'll come see you sometime, Rodney. We'll get there. Next time we make a trip, I'll give you a ring. One good thing about it is a lot of guys are moving some here and get married quick. It's okay. I mean, BT's here and he got married quick. How long was he here? Boots on the ground? 60 days, 90 days? He got married. So congratulations to you, Rodney. Congratulations. What's better, watching baseball or watching Tom and Ruth? I say watch Tom and Ruth. Baseball. Oh, that's right. Baseball's on. Like Michael Hyde said, like dating your granddaughter. I think it kind of would be. It's a feeling that I would have. I would have a problem. If R came home and says, listen, there's a guy he's 60, he's 70, Daddy, that I want to marry. I would how would I handle it? I say, okay, you can do that, but you have to wait a period of time, whatever period of time that is. It had to be a year plus. And if you still love him, okay, fine. Would I be? Well, you know, I can't make any judgment calls, but she won't. I don't think she'd do that. But if she did, it's okay. Angelica, good morning. Oh, Milo team, welcome, Milo team. Yeah, Milo's got a good bunch of girls there, ladies and men. Yeah, Kevin Ash, just more of what life experience the person has drawn from. When it comes to natural relationship with a spouse, mental capability is a similar way. Yes, you're right about that. You're so right about that. Angel saying, what you guys think about active shooter? About the active shooter. I don't know what that is. Is it a game? Well, when my grandmother was young, in her young in her teens, there were marriages, young girls and older men back then. Yeah, that's right. That's right, there was. My father and mother, my father was 16 years older than my mother. And my father was 16 years older than my mother. And is that a good thing? I don't know. It was fine. They never, you know what? I grew up, there was never an argument. There was never any fighting. There was never any things like that. I didn't know what arguing was. In fact, early into my teens and into my 20s, I didn't know what an argument in a relationship was because I was not around it. I mean, they never raised voice, not one time. Even to us as children, they never raised their voice. It was always the eye or the look. But we knew we were going to get spanked when we did something wrong. But we didn't have any arguments. We had no high words, anything like that. If Dad told us to go jump over that fence and go get this, we did it. There was just no question. We knew if we didn't do it, he'd pull out his belt and spank us. So he didn't have to spank us too many times to make me realize that what he said was okay. Same thing with my mother. But see, that was the era I grew up in at that time. I grew up in, you guys know, in the 60s. You know, I was born in 55. I grew up in the 60s. So, in early 70s. So what in the world, what did I see? Well, I saw the Hells Angels. I knew what they were. I knew the bikers came into town in Prescott, Arizona, and there were so many, they took over the town. They had to call the state troopers and everybody in. They had to call everybody in because the Hells Angels rode in on all their bikes, and there was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. All you could see was bikes and Harleys and choppers and everything else, any kind of bike you would think. And there were so many Yamahas. There were so many just different bikes. They had their chains and their boots, and I remember them just taking over the town. It was they just took it over. They went in the saloons and the bars and just partied down. They were thinking about calling in the National Guard because they came into town. They were going to take over the town. But I remember as a child, that was a big thing. I remember sneaking out of school early because school ended at 3:05. We went at 8, ended at 3:05. At 3:15, I'm in town checking it out. Walking down the streets, walking down in front of them as they're laying on, and they got the big boots and cowboy boots and everything else on. I remember that as a child, and I remember the guys drunk and bottles everywhere and girls, and I mean that was the very first time I saw a halter top. Was on the Hell's Angel biker ladies. I never seen one before, and I said, "Whoa, what is that?" And it's the very first time I saw short shorts of nothing. You just see everything, And I remember that as a child, I'm talking 12, 13, 14 years old. And, but I remember that was some kind of deal there. You're right about that, Mark King. Dirty old man look for 18-year-old Filipina. Joke. Hey, you know what? Hey, you can forget her, and she's happy, they're married, go do it. That's what I say. Go do it. If it's okay with you, you go do it. You know what? Tom, internet providers used to get the signal on satellite, then they cable it to you. There you go. For real, good morning. So Brazil, good morning, Brazil. How you doing, man? Scott Ramey. Gomo is the internet service. Is that how it's done? Yeah, it's Gomo. It's actually Globe. It's Globe. And what you can buy at Robinson's, you buy it anywhere. It's a SIM card. Gives you 30 gigabyte a month, but the data, no matter where you go, turn on your data, you got internet. No matter where you go. It works. And it's one of the best things because if I don't have internet here and internet dies here, I put it on my Gomo and I have internet. Go figure. This is Globe and PLDT. This is PLDT. Rick Moore, somewhat say is true, but usually clouds don't block the signal. A bad storm will. Also, proper provider will know where the satellite is and do a flying check stack. The problem is, Rick Morris, on these Starlinks, you are the guy who installs those. They give you directions. They give you a toll-free number to call, and you are the person. Hi, Rick. Good morning. You are the person who installs them. When I bought it, they sent me all the things that I needed to install it. And the thing of it is it's line of sight. And the signal will pop in and pop out depending on the line of sight. Clouds affect it, and here's the reason why. It blocks the signal depending on the type of clouds and where high or low or whatever. And how the clouds run here daily, it affects it completely. The reason why we know that is because a friend in DeLogon, which is just a few miles down the road here, bought one. And he said it is the worst thing. He said a cloud come up, I lose signal. Sunburst come up, I lose signal. And you know what I'm talking about. You guys remember the old digital satellites we used to have with the other guys, where they were. Anyway, they would signal will just lose the signal. A storm, and it started storming here yesterday, and it started about 3 o'clock and ended at 9. So I'll be out of service 3 till 9. And at 9 at night, and it's raining and everything, and I don't have service, it ain't gonna fly. I mean, that's like PLDT. And I'm paying $50. And Starlink's more expensive. It's more expensive, quite a bit more expensive. Christopher Meany, enjoying the chat, but I'm going to leave my comments to being flagged for some reason. I don't know why they would be, Christopher. I don't know. They're not flagged unless they say bad words in it. That's just no reason. You shouldn't have to leave. No reason for it to be flagged. People are talking here all the time. It's okay, Christopher. I know people laugh all the time at anything you say. It's not funny if those people are just crazy. I'm basically a CDO, my friend. Okay, CDO. We'll come see you sometime. All you need is hook up a bicycle to the internet to keep it pedaling. You always have internet. Exactly. That's what I need to do. My grandma married at 13 in 1903. My my father's father was a doctor. He married his wife at the time. I forget her name. Ella. And it was she was young. She was like 14, 15. Yeah, Angel. I don't know who that is. Okay, let's see. Hold on. There we go. All right, let's see. Angel stuff center. Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Omer, stop eating that. Hold on. This we go. Took care of that. You already have one strike or hurdle compatible with total stranger, and someone living in third world or developed country, 12,000 miles, then pile on that. She may be poor. Yeah. Omer, no. I said no. Mother, your son's out here tearing up stuff. A good-looking Filipino Mindinao looking for response. Can I hook you up? There you go. My government subsidized yours so I can default paying your bills. Hey, you know what's funny is it was so funny that we had that topic came up in a thing here talking about the economy and talking about the budgets for 2000 and this year and next year, and they're talking about the budgets and what money is going to be allotted for what. And school is something they're really looking to put money into school, and they're going to put money into education. They're going to put money into farming and bring back the farmers where they're producing rice for the country instead of buying elsewhere and save that money. They talked about that. Malls, amazing to them. They're outdated and shutting down. Yeah. It would be a 100% lifestyle challenge for both the couple to overcome. Exactly. Mark King, let's see, you guys talk. When I was young, 10 years, talking to others older than I am, I was older. I had no problems talking to some younger than I was. Yeah. Well, you know what? Good morning, Graham. You know what? Talking to people is a good thing, and it's okay if he is happy and he's contented, and he is thinks that there'll be a long life. It's more power to him. But once he has Omer, I want to throw this at you. No. He's putting holes in the stuff. My Philippine and I have 32-year age gap, perfectly compatible, and enjoy each other tremendously. There you go. It's all that matters. If you're happy, it's all that matters. I think it's fantastic, Phil. Tom Shipman. Wolfen, how are you? Good morning. Let's see. Mark King. Tom, there's two biggest things I remember back in the JFK. I was killed, first man on the moon. Exactly, I remember that too. What was it? What year was that? 1965, 7. Angelique, good morning. Milo team. I think the best thing to do is get an 18-year-old girlfriend, and when you get to the Philippines, build a house in Barangay and put it in a huge pool. Yeah. There you go. Southern Man. Where you go to the millions undocumented border crosses, the Biden's of the business bankrupted some states. Well, here's something. That's been going on. That's been going on since I was a kid. Ronald. That's been going on since I was a kid, man. Born and raised in Arizona. They walk over all the time. Walk across the Rio Grande and just come in. New students in the school all the time. It's okay. What are you going to do, right? It's no different than, you guys remember the Cuban crisis? Remember all that? You know how many boats and things? There was one washed up one time. I'm living at the beach, and a boat of people came in, and from Cuba. They were on, it had inner tubes and then wood stacked on top of the inner tubes, and they were on that. So they come to the beach, and there was one that spoke English, just 4 of them. And, sir. And I said, yeah. We need to get, I said, I know what you need to do, but I said, I tell you what, can I borrow your phone? And I said, well, yeah, you can. But he says, we need to call my, I said, you're way off course. Miami is down that way. You're way up here. You're 5 hours away. What? I said, you floated, instead of floating into Miami, the 90 miles, you floated up here by my house. You're in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. So I said, yes, you can borrow my phone. They grabbed the phone, called someone. Man, it wasn't, I don't know where they came from. They must have been Orlando or somewhere. It wasn't an hour. But I said, that container there, you need to tear that down and clean that up, because police will be up down patrolling this beach. And if they see that, and I said, if they ask me, I let you borrow my phone. I said, I have to tell the truth. They said, okay, we understand. They within an hour, there was somebody there to pick them up. Man, they were dirty, scrubby, and hungry. I threw them a loaf of bread and a pack of bologna I had in there, and that's what they ate. Millions. So Kevin asked, yeah, that's been going on, man, so long. It's been going on, whether they come in or not. You know what? All this stuff is the same old stuff. All this has been going on for years and years and years. Kevin Ash, yes, pool party, pizza. Scott Ramey, good morning. Dennis asks, when I was 6th grade school, the state police escorted Hells Angels past our town and through the interstate. I did not see them. I was in school a few blocks away. We heard them. Yeah, they came to our town, and they tried to take over the town. And then what do you mean take over? Was meaning make them rule whatever they were doing. And you know what? I don't know. My father had a business there. I went over to my father's business, and I told my dad, I said, Dad, he goes, what are you doing here? I said, I'm out of school. I'm walking home. He said, you're supposed to ride the bus. He said, you know how far to stay here? He wouldn't let me come out and go outside the building. He's afraid. My dad was afraid. I wasn't. But I was innocent. But Dennis, I understand that. Dennis, why does the White House send bus lands illegal states all over 130? I don't know. Traffic. Why does the White House send busloads of illegals to states all over 1:30 in the mornings? Taxpayers spend. I don't know. So, man, you speak about so many political topics that are about relationships. Yeah, that's true. Ronald, change the topic. Yeah, we're all that stuff's been going on. Change the topic. It's okay. The biggest thing that was shown for the first time is Elvis Presley shaking his hips and only showed him waist up. Yeah, I remember that too. I remember that. I personally wouldn't buy satellite. The news means it'd be a problem. I had PLD. It was down most last week. It's just what it is. Yeah, mine's down now. I have this Globe and I have my Gomo. My Gomo. I can actually stream from Gomo, and it will be fine. And Rick, that's the things that we pay for, right? What are you gonna do? Sammy Chavez, good morning. Southern Man. Yeah, thank you, Ron. Yeah, it's okay, and I understand your frustration. But a lot of the stuff that you're talking about, it's been going on for 50 years. Same old stuff. Kevin Ash, real life living now. Good people in Texas thinks that he's talking about. We have yeah, power of money. Christopher, no swearing, Tom. Just those sensible comments as usual. YouTube is filtered from time to time. I was told by Geo and Vern. Who's Geo? Oh, Geo and Vern. Okay, I don't know who Vern is, but okay, good day. You know what? It's Christopher. Okay, but thank you for coming on. Thank you for spending your valuable time, and thank you so much. Kevin Ash, a lot of landowners, Texas, go out on the property at night. God fears the children go out of prisons. I tell you what, Southern Man, there ain't no way you're going to keep a Texas man down. Are you kidding me? They'll go out at night. Texas, they're real. They got their rifles right in their trucks, man. Are you kidding me? It's like Texas, Arizona. Those guys don't stop for anything. Green Deal. How's Mr. Wolfen doing? How's Sammy doing? How is Mark King? Mark King, I have our own pool then. Some of this young Kevin Ash. I wish I had a chance to come visit you. I said the government viewed political. Yeah, you know why? It's really sad how that works out and how that gets to be that way. We have to really think about things. and this visa thing and all this stuff. It's just a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. Um, uh, Great person. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. You're so welcome. Angela, good morning. That's where we have different opinions. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. What's your channel about, Sammy? Yeah, Sammy has a channel, and she talks about different things, singing, and they have. She has live streams. Kevin, my channel is a random channel. I share what I can share with my friends. That's in my channel. You know, we had also had an idea the other day, and I was thinking about this. A great business opportunity for someone that that's going to be coming to the Philippines and going to be living here is something that you can offer that would really enhance someone's life. Is a good old-fashioned ice cream shop. I'm talking where you can sell ice cream cones, sell smaller cones, sell them for 15, 20 peso, 50 cents. Sell them for 50 cents, 25 peso. Sell them for 25 peso, 50 cents, small cone, about this big. You can go in, you can buy for 15 peso. You can go in and buy 7-Eleven and buy a tall cone. It's skinny and tall, makes it look like a lot, but you put that much ice cream on the top. It's yogurt and or ice cream. Boy, that'd be good business here. You know how many people? There's literally a line, 10, 15 people in a line there always getting ice cream. Because it's never ends here. There's no such thing as winter here. There's no winter here. There's always summer. And people eat that ice cream all day long from 7 in the morning. In fact, usually the ice cream machine's down. It's always down. It's not working.
You're so
Kevin, it's all free in my channel. You're talking like old soda shop. We have it back in the 50s. So Mark King, it's exactly right. A soda shop. Soda fountain. Have the soda fountain Coke. Soda fountain drinks. Could you imagine? Just a good soda fountain shop. You could actually turn it into a coffee shop. They don't even have coffee shops here. I wish they did. There's no coffee shops here. Rick Morris, headed CDO later. Have a room at Red Planet booked for 2 nights and do immigration tomorrow and hanging out at the mall. Maybe see Top Gun if it's playing. High five. Yeah, you'll like Red Planet. Eat down. There's a restaurant right there.
Hello, Sammy.
Sammy, what's the name of that restaurant, Mom, that we eat at?
Circa.
Circa. Go down.
Below the Red Planet.
Red Planet, below Red Planet.
You just tell the taxi you want to go Red Planet. Then once you done, you go inside the Red Planet and have restaurant there.
Circa. C-I-R-C-A or O?
C-I-R?
Yeah. It's really nice. It's a good place. It's not like one of those things that they have. Well, you can get a hamburger there if you want to. But last time we had a hamburger, it wasn't so good. You can get a steak there if you want to, but last time we had a steak there, it wasn't so good. But the first time we had it there was the best I ever had here in the Philippines. Yes. So Southern Man, coffee shops in Manila, Cebu, Duma. Hey, you know what? They don't have anything here. They don't have anything that I'm aware of in CDO. And Mike Zerliner, I'm sure they got him in Davao. You tell me if you're still online. Top Gun is pretty good. Saw it last week. Where'd it say? Kevin Ash. All right, read it.
I know you already read this, but I want this. Yeah, I wish that all Filipino can go there. Like, guys can go here easily. Just buy a ticket like that. But your country is restricted for that one.
Yeah, but yet, if you get on a boat and go to the shore and not get caught by the Coast Guard.
Why not?
I'm talking about that's how a lot of the people come there.
Oh.
And that's how they get there. So they bypass all of that. They just have to figure out how to get the green card and a driver's license. I drank several cups of Davao and also in Tagum. So they have nice coffee shops there. Well, they have Starbucks. I'm talking about a good coffee shop. I'm not talking about Coffee Bean or Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. I'm talking about a good place. Um,
Actually,
oh, you had your first circles.
yeah.
What are you looking for?
Yes. I put here.
I had to throw it at him. He tore a hole in there and tore 2 holes in there while you're in there. I hear Dumaguete is the best place to retire in the Philippines. Opinions?
Yeah, so many foreigners.
So many. It's one of the best places to retire to. Honestly, though, Kevin P. Other guys can tell you more than I can, but it is too
Rod
many.
Talton.
Yeah.
What's the name of his?
Rod Talton. It's too many Americans, as they said. It's overrun. Bud's down there. Bud Brown's down there. Number 1 place right now, Davao. Davao. Behold, Davao. Behold or Davao. That's my opinion. Or CDO. CDO.
Omer?
A lot of people love that. So, man, yes, they have local coffee shops, both places. Fellas, some of the finest coffees going to the Philippines you ever tasted. Kevin P., I'm here, there in Dumaguete last week. Wow, awesome. Kevin S., that guy, Marshall Butters, goes around some nice restaurants. If anyone likes restaurants, hotel videos. It takes care of that. Dumaguete's a great place to go. A great place to, a lot of guys there. There was one time we were thinking about living there. And that was on our list to live. We decided not to and kind of stay in this neck of the woods because it just was a good place for us to stay. But you guys understand that living here in the Philippines, you want a place that you can even have access to the malls, access to somewhere that's different. Because if you're out in the province, you're going to get bored. Province living is not. You get bored. You get really bored.
Graham, good morning.
Yeah,
Graham is here, right?
Yeah, Graham's here. Graham's here in the Philippines. Graham Duma is saying, I don't want to be in a place that's westernized. It's very westernized. It's very that's what they're saying. I've not been there. If you want to live like an island, southern Cebu, Oslo is good down there,
Yeah,
that area.
so many foreigners there too.
Yeah, there's many foreigners there too.
And so many nice beach.
Yeah, nice beach. Graham Duma has become too commercial. Everything
this
seems
is
to be expensive
expensive.
there. That's what someone.
Bacolod too is
Yeah.
nice and Iloilo.
Yeah,
Iloilo.
a lot of these places are getting too many. Baguio, for an example, guys telling me he's been up here. It's one of the guys from Ecolab. He was telling me, he says, Tom, I don't know what it is. Every American is coming to Baguio. Now, Baguio is overrun with Americans, and they have their stupid attitude.
Camiguin.
He's in a Jollibee there in Baguio, and American is going off the deep end about coffee. Do you not have better coffee than this? This is junk.
Daddy, better coffee? Corn coffee.
Corn coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Go
coffee.
get some corn coffee. Quit complaining. But yeah, said the guy was going off the deep end, man. They had to call the police on coffee. And that's American. Upset. The problem with coffees here, they're very bitter. The ground coffees here taste like
Ew.
ew. I've had them all. I spent $100.
Yeah, corn
buying-
coffee is good.
Corn coffee's not
When I
bad.
was in elementary, I always had breakfast with corn coffee. Anytime you can drink corn coffee.
Corn coffee is good, but there's no caffeine in it, is it?
Yeah, no.
It's just corn.
That's good.
But it tastes like coffee.
Yeah, of course it's coffee.
It tastes like
Anyway,
coffee. It's corn,
really,
but it's coffee.
Corn rice like that. Then they just burn it.
Burn it.
Like
It tastes like coffee.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you want to make your own, you just buy rice corn there in the market. Then fry it until it's
Yeah.
burned.
Yeah.
Right. But don't burn like not
So it's
only
brown.
Yeah, brown, dark really.
The dark. You know what?
Smoke slowly, slowly,
Yeah.
slow fire, like.
Yeah. You know what, Kevin P, that's exactly right. I don't want places too westernized. I'm the same way. I don't want to be with so many Americans there. Because they always kind of, you got some guys just ruin it. I mean, really ruin it. I'm lucky where I live. There's only 3 or 4 of us left. That's it. Dumas becomes too commercial. Everything seems to be expensive. Yeah, it's expensive there.
In the proper.
They said, yeah.
You just visit some like province like that or barangay.
Kevin P, just come live over here by me. We'll go have coffee every day.
There in that
You
tree.
You go over here. We'll make you a tree house. Could you tell them there's a lot of expats here in Duma, and there are a lot of vloggers too. Oh
Yeah, Bud
man,
Brown is there.
there's so many vloggers. Oh
Rod
man,
Dalton is there.
Rod's there. Who else? There's so many. I can't count them all.
So many bloggers.
A lot of grocers sell local coffee. I don't think of a name, but I'm sure someone buy ground a whole bean. We buy coffee. When we buy coffee, I just like good ground coffee. It's not too bitter. It has a smooth flavor to it.
Starbucks coffee is so big.
It's bitter. Yeah, it's bitter. It's not the same here it is in the U.S.
Kind of thick.
It's different taste. Coffee beans,
bean is a little bit
it's
fine.
it's better.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's not Starbucks. It's like Coca-Cola here. It's made by some company in Thailand or somewhere, or Vietnam somewhere, and they ship it in. And get this, it's the most horrible. It doesn't taste like Coca-Cola in the U.S. No way. It's not the same. It's not the same. But they have to have it made somewhere else. Kevin asks, you don't want to be neighbors Marky Shoemate? Yeah, I'll be neighbors Marky.
Where is Marky Shoemate?
He's down in Duma
Mindoro?
somewhere. He's down there somewhere. Down in Dumageddon.
Mindoro.
Or no, where is he at?
Or
Where's he at?
Summits Oriental.
No, I think he's in Medoro. Yeah,
I don't
somewhere.
know.
I forget. So far, I can count the number of expats on my hand where I live. Well, Rick, they're about the same here. You were going to be living, but there's 3 or 4 guys coming that's going to be living here where I'm at. As more than that, they're coming. They're going to be living here. Sammy, Kevin P, you can visit province. Most cities are westernized. Yeah. Ruth, I love corn coffee too. Yeah. Corn coffee is exotic coffee. The coffee girl, probably 4-year college degree, and she speaks down to them. Could be. You know, the British people say the same thing about the coffee in USA. It's bitter. Yeah. I live an hour out of Baguio. You're right, Tom. There are so many foreigners there with negative attitudes. Graham, my friend was telling me other stories. He parked his car, right? And his car, he has a new Toyota. And apparently he parked close to another American. He didn't touch it. He didn't hit him or anything. The other American jumps out of his car. He just had the car run. He's waiting on his wife somewhere. And Kevin, my friend was just getting out of the car. Yeah, Baguio. Getting out of the car. The guy went off on him. You're parked too close. I can't back out now. And now this, that. Now
Foreigner?
yeah.
Foreigner?
Yeah, American. So this American jumps out. You parked too close now. Now I can't back out. Then a Filipino came by there. And then 4 Filipino came by. And then there's 10 Filipino. Then there's a circus of people watching these 2 foreigners argue. My friend said, listen, this is a parking spot. This is fine. Yeah, but I was planning on backing up so I can get out of here. I can't get out of here. And he's complaining. So my friend just said, click, click. Walks in where he's going, does his thing. Well, guess what? He come out. The guy backed into him. American. Old. He said old guy, by his 70s. Backed into him. Dented his front fender. That's American. Guy went off on him. So, dented his front finger. But just so happened that he has a dash cam. So, he said, would it be in my best interest to bring a case against another American to fix my bumper? And I said, I tell you what, in those instances, I would say yes. I would talk to someone else first, because if you have a smudge on your name, you can get deported. Because when they pull out an NBI and you have a case here, or a case has been brought, or you brought a case, it's called smudge, a fingerprint smudge. And you can be deported. NBI can cause that as a flag, and the Bureau will look at it, and you can be deported. Another guy got deported because of an incident of a car accident with someone else, and he got deported. He had to go back to U.S. So you have to be so careful here, so careful. That I said it'd probably be better to let the fender go and get it fixed. Take it down to the body shop. British people say the same thing. Sammy said, I need to go. See you next time. Okay. Thank you for coming on. Southern Man, there's some brand of coffee that use bat. Yeah. Monkey too, right?
What?
Monkey poop?
Huh?
Well, to eat for coffee? What's called a chiva? Ruth is look at them eyes. What's it called? It's monkey poop, right, guys? Or bat?
Why?
Oh, honey, it's true now.
Where?
It's they eat this and then they take that and make coffee out of it. Yeah.
It's better I drink corn coffee. It's safe.
Honey, it's true now. Let's make bet. Let's make bet. If I win, I get 10 kisses. 10 kisses when the stream is over. Okay? And if you win, you get 20 kisses. Okay? Deal. All right.
Monkey?
Yeah, monkey, see? Monkey coffee. Yeah. They poop it out and then you make coffee out of it. They say it's the best coffee you ever had in your life. Pumpkin Joe, am I right with that? Am I right about that, monkey poop? I'll be bringing some. Look at Tom Shipman from Davao. I'll bring some. Oh, they have it there? Oh, okay. Do you like San Juan? Kevin Ash. I don't even know where San Juan is.
San Juan?
Yeah, but Southern Man, you know, Ronald, you're right. I remember that. Yeah, monkey. Yeah.
Monkey.
San Fernando and San Juan are where my girls. They said that's a good area. Tim Luther's moving there. He has a condo there. Yeah, it's just great. North of San Juan is very picturesque. They say it's really nice there. Isn't that where Tim Luther's moving? Tom Shipman, Coca-Cola in the U.S. uses corn syrup, where the rest were use cane sugar. That's the difference. Okay, corn syrup and the rest were is sweetener. Tom Shipman, thank you for that. I tried that coffee. I can't remember the name of it. It was aromatic, smooth, good taste. I think it's like Gromet coffee. I think of it. Yeah, some of these coffees are really good, Ronald. You know what I mean? I don't want to listen to the well back in America. I don't want to listen to the well back in America as we do things. Why are you here? If you don't like the way things are done here, exactly. I will send it to you. Tom Shipman is really made with cane sugar in the U.S. Pumpkin Joe, good morning. Are not wise and best, but early and essential and avoid issues. Yes. I'll bring some Civic from Davao. Pucker up, Tom. It's real poop. And one of the most expensive coffees in the world. Is it really? Kevin Ash is saying, pretty simple. The Philippines are proud people. They don't take kindly to foreigners trying to make them feel second class. Yeah, they don't. They really don't like arguments. And they don't like to see foreigners' arguments. It deters. It makes the foreigner look bad. And Filipino don't like that. They look up to foreigners. They don't want to see the fighting and the arguing. Pumpkin Joe's, how's your feelings on native coffee? My wife loves it, but it's too bitter for me. Me too. I cannot drink it. It is so bitter for Daddy Tom. It has a bad taste. It leaves a bad taste in Daddy Tom's mouth. Do you like native coffee, darling?
Native?
No.
She likes corn coffee.
Yeah.
What's your favorite coffee? Corn coffee. I always thought, I said, why corn coffee? They make it out of corn? She goes, yes.
Yeah.
So they just brown it. It tastes just like coffee.
Buy rice, corn rice there.
Oh.
Then you can make your own.
This time Tom is with his wife and not his daughter. As a kidding last time. Just a quickie, how much internet data there? I heard Dito is a newcomer to the market. Yeah, Dito went bankrupt. And PLDT or Globe and the government is helping them along. Dito is not effective where we're at. It's not a viable interest. It's still Globe and PLDT and Starlink if you can get Starlink and get it to work properly for you. Claude, good morning. I'm buying coffee now. What is the best coffee? How about just good old Folgers coffee?
Folgers, that is
just
favorite.
Good old Folgers coffee. Green Mountain coffee is my most favorite I ever had in my life. I like Green Mountain coffee. That was if I live in U.S., I will go buy Green Mountain coffee. Wayne Rivers, yeah, you know what? Last time people thought RR was my wife. Now, now I have my real wife. Yeah, many also complain about Globe. You're exactly right. Many complain about Globe, PLDT. They're both horrible. They're both horrible. And Claude, uh, I know you're counting the days. Claude's going to be leaving the Philippines and heading back. I'm going to miss him. The surfing capital and take surfing lessons. I could do that. Surfing capital. Where is the, let's see, surfing capital of the world? Isn't it Titusville, Florida, right? I'll pass on the monkey poop. I had a very bad experience at a monkey sanctuary in Negros. Haven't had much love for monkeys since. Well, you know what that means, don't you, Mama? They threw something at you. There's a PLDT saying? Oh. Okay. So, man, well, at 60 plus, as good as once was, I'm good as once I ever was. Now, bring it on to the Filipinas. Exactly, Claude. I'm buying coffee. I had Civet. It's quite tasty. Is it really? Well, I guess it's like anything else, right? You taste it and maybe you like it. I don't know. But corn, burnt mice. My wife says also consider native coffee. Yeah. Ruth loves it. Ruth loves it. Baguio coffee. Yeah. I've not had any Baguio coffee. Folgers cost an arm a leg here. Yeah. $20. Pumpkin Joe. That's what I was saying. $20. I could buy 3 cans, 4 cans in US for that. At Walmart. I don't know who's making Walmart coffee, but it's not too bad. Yeah, I went to. It's $20. I need to break down and go buy it. I got to buy it at Lazada. I went to Robinson's. They don't have it, or didn't have it when I was there. Let me say that.
Hello, Davadon.
Davadon, good morning. Hello, Pencil Thin. Claude, was there beef at Robinson's when you were there last week? When you were there, was there beef? Did they have any beef? There's no beef. Wayne, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome, Wayne. Okay. Hey, we got some trolls. I haven't seen trolls in a long time. All right, Mark King Tavo. So then, man, I hear you, Tom. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Maxwell House also good. Yeah, remember that? Yeah. I used to be a Maxwell House coffee drinker. Then I switched to Folgers only because it was what they had. Elijah sees you and says hi. Hi, Elijah. Hi. Hi. Hi, Elijah. How are you? My little man. Listen. My little man, listen. I need to borrow your backpack. Can Daddy Tom borrow your backpack? That maybe I want to use it as I go to town. Can I borrow your backpack, Elijah? And it's nice to see you, Elijah, Jessica, Claude. So thank you for coming on. Yeah. Pumpkin Joe said, Phil Products internet cable has been pretty good compared to the others. Good. Our veggies are grown with fertilizer. Silver coffee is washed like the veggies. I see. Okay. So they clean it. I hope. Yeah, it's nice to see Mr. Davildon. Mark King. I just reported him, Tom. Okay. Kevin P. Folgers and Maxwell's coffee is like dishwater. What visa can be issued for 1 year that allow me to work prior to me wanting to take out SRV visa? Do you know, Tom? Wayne, are you married? If you're married to Blake Bion, if not, you got to come in on a tourist visa. And there's a period of time that you have to apply for. You got to stay here before you can apply for SRV. But a Blake Bion, if you're married, is the best visa because you come in, just ask for it, and it's optional to the bureau agent there. They can give it or not give it. But a lot of times you ask for it, they'll give it to you. That's 1 year free visa. And after the year, you can extend it for 6 months. It costs you like 20,000 peso. But you have to leave after that year. But if you extend it, it gives you another 6 months to stay, so 18 months. So 18 months for 20,000. It's okay. It's okay. It's not a bad deal. Down. When is Starlink be available in the Philippines? It's available now. It is working now in some areas. Not all areas work. It is a satellite service. It's done by line of sight. And line of sight means it has to be clear. It has to be straight. And it has to be no obstructions. Sun, clouds, Mountains, trees affected. It will not shoot through trees. It can only have line of sight. If clouds come over the top, bye-bye Starlink. Starlink does not work. It quits. Is it good? They says it is. But if a storm's coming in and you have a storm all day, you will not have internet. So, and it's expensive. Expensive meaning $100 to $200 a month for 5 up, 5 down. A friend of mine is paying a little less than that up in Visayas, and it is 100 up, 100 down. He likes it, but he loses it during the day when clouds come over the top. He loses it when storms come in and it's raining. Raining, it will not work in rain. It is deader than a doornail. You cannot, he said, you cannot, if you're dying, there's no way that you're going to get out on that. So Wayne, taking advice to stay for a considerable amount of time before making a permanent decision about moving there for good. Wayne, smartest thing you ever did. Smartest thing you ever did. Come here, take your time, just look at it, take your time, relax about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, observe first.
Observe first. Exactly.
If you like, then
You come in on a tourist visa. They're going to give it to you anyway. You get 30 days. You go back, you get an additional 60 days. After 60 days up, you go up. You can ask them for the 6 months. You can ask them for 6 months. It ended up costing you $1 a day, basically, from the time you get here after the first 30 days, and the time you leave. And it gives you up to 3 years. So you can make an SRV decision then, whether it's military, $1,500 deposit, or medical. There's a medical visa. It's really incredible. It's really nice. Medical, if you have some kind of conditions, and if it's like a wheelchair, things like that. When is Starlink? So there's Starlink. So you need to make me a Hatchet Man. I say axe naked. Yeah, exactly. Hatchet Man. Pumpkin Joe is saying, Dumi has a good amount of beef available. Good quality, too. They say around December. Yeah, we were when I signed up for it, $600 for Starlink. They have a Dido. It's non-existent. So you have Starlink. You know what? I don't know. I don't think I would invest in Starlink right now. Give it a year or two. Wait till they get to 36,000 satellites in the air. They only have 5,000 or 6,000 up there now, as would Mitch say. Why is Claude leaving? He's leaving.
July.
He's leaving in July. Why is he leaving? I could ask. I could say he's going back. His wife is going back to work, and he's going back for food, things like that. Family's close. He lives close to family. There's many different issues. He can get the food that he wants and desires, no hassles. Finding food here is quite complicated. It can drive you cuckoo. Yeah, and I'm talking food that you can eat on a regular basis without eating rice. I'm talking food. I would kill for a good Subway sandwich. We just don't have that stuff here. Just don't have it. Claude's leaving, family, food, many other things. No beef. Where's the beef? No beef. Now, no beef. Now, there's a prime example. What if I want to make a hamburger today? No beef at Robinson's. Well, they quit selling beef? That's number one seller in a supermarket. Number one seller in a supermarket. By far is hamburger meat. Number one. It sells more hamburger meat is number one over the bread and eggs, believe it or not, and milk. Believe it or not. Pumpkin Joe. Joe's Manila just got Texas Roadhouse where they're good beef. Oh, pumpkin. Yeah, I want a good pumpkin. I would Texas Road. I buy coffee shop coffee. Tom, I said my sports bike yesterday. I sold it. Glad to get rid of it because my luck runs out in Philippine streets. Yeah, they'll hit you on those rascals, won't they? Ask Ruth on a bike, on a motorcycle. They'll sideswipe you so fast. You got to be so careful, man. That's the reason I got the small van. I got the skinny van. There's a reason for that. Because the streets are small and narrow. I can get down them. A regular sized car, and you get two regular sized cars in a street, you may hit mirrors. I thought. Everything I do, I plan. Everything I do, I plan. This house, everything, how I live, the drainage on this house, all that stuff is thought out intensely. Solar, intensely. And when I thought getting a van, I said, okay, that's what I want. I set up higher than all the other vehicles. It's smaller. You drive a car down the street, another car down the street, and it's narrow. Mirrors make it click. Yeah. Tom, I don't blame you. I'd sell it too, man. I can get SRA cheap. I guess it's worth the effort. Yeah, Kevin Ash. Says RV, get it in USA. Get your visas in USA. Wayne, call the embassy in USA. Get your visa before you arrive here, even your tourist visa. They'll set the date from the time of your arrival so you don't lose any days. All you got to do is show them that piece of paper and you're through the gate. That's it. You don't even have to worry about it. In fact, you can bypass. Yeah, Jessica found a job. Hi. Yay! Good.
Congrats.
Congratulations to Jessica. High five to Jessica. She found a job. Yeah, if you try that coffee, liquid concentration is selling it. It says it's good. Java coffee. I never had it. Then Starlink could rear worthless there in any rain season. Yeah. Yeah, it's what can I say? It's a satellite. Have you ever known a satellite to work? Let me put it that way. That was my big question mark when I purchased it. I said, there ain't no way it's going to work here. Unless it can shoot through clouds. And they can't, nothing's going to shoot through a cloud. I mean, come on. Internet has to have a free line of sight. Even here in the Bukid, that is our problem. They have to have free line of sight. When they put up our tower here on our internet, it has to have a free line of sight. It's the same thing on the internets now. It's a free line of sight. And that's what this guy does for solar. He puts solar power on those towers. So when they rains, there's solar, you still have internet because they have batteries, lithium, the best. They have the best of everything. And they're spending the money. Yeah. Costs $1 a day. Yeah, retirement visa here. It's the same thing. Except the 13A now I'm on is how much, darling? How much a peso a year is that one?
Which one?
My visa?
310.
310 peso a year. So $6 a year.
Hello.
It took me a while to get that bad boy, though.
Fernando,
good morning.
Carvalho.
Wayne.
And me, Cherokee 235.
Headed to the BI this week, Claude. Claude's going to BI again. Again. This is his exit. So, Claude, safe journey, my friend. Please, please, please be careful. You know what? You're a good friend of mine, and I don't want anything to happen to you. Pray before you go. Graham, I think my signal is female. It comes in and out depending on the weather. Sometimes my signal can be moody. It doesn't work all for days. Amen. Amen. I'll sing a song. Amen. I understand that. Graham's signal is Tampo. Amen.
The signal is Tampo.
Tampo. Jessica found a job. Thanks for the advice about the visa. It's been advised to stay in the mountain or hills for land, at least through the heavy rain and flooding. Yes. Yeah, the higher you are. Well, you know what? Cooler temperatures. You can stay in Baguio, Balai. What's the one going to Davao, Mama?
Lorega.
Great place to live, up in the mountains. Cool temperatures. Great place. But thinking about going to, you get bored. You'll get bored after 3, 4, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. You'll say, well, what am I going to do today? I already did that. I already went to that resort, been there, done that. If you've been to one resort here, you've been to all of them. If you go to another resort and the waterfall, you've been to all of them. You've been to the beach here, you've been to all of them. It's just some are cooler waters and have this, that, and other. It's basically the same. Who's to say where it cannot be landslide from mountains, hills? You know what, Wayne? They have a lot of landslides and problems up in Baguio. They have a lot all over the Philippines in general. If you go to Davao, you see it. If we go to CDO, we see landslides. I don't care where you are, up in the mountains, they always landslides. There's always trucks moving big boulders the size of this house out of the way. Me, Cherokee 235. I'm 57. My fiance is 23. Okay, that's good. I wasn't planning on falling in love with someone that is young, but she is more mature and responsible than most women are twice her age. And yeah, she is a good cook. High five. Congratulations, man. It's good you found someone. It's okay. And you know what? That's good. It was just, when I said 18-year-old, it was, can she cook? Can she clean? Does she know how to take care of family? And if she has baby, can she take care of the baby? She's going to be dependent upon the mama. Is when dinner time's arrived, is she going to be able to say, can she find food? A good Filipina will find food. She'll go grab something off a tree. She'll go out in the woods. She'll find something to eat that you can eat that's really good for you. A good Filipina will always find food no matter what. And she knows how to start a fire, and she can cook from fire, and she can do all that. That's incredible. And not only that, she knows how to do laundry by bucket without having a wash machine to do it. Ruth said to me one day, they go to U.S., she says, wash machine, we could do laundry in a wash machine? I said, yeah. And I said, hand? She goes, either way, it does not matter to me. So she does not care whether it's by hand or by anything. It's all right. No, and Claude is saying, congratulations, me Cherokee 235. Congratulations, man. I'm happy for you. Wayne Vivers, Claude is saying, no more mosquitoes and no ants in my sugar. We left bread out yesterday. There must have been 5,000 ants on top of that bread. Salt kills ants. Put salt around your house, salt inside. But if it rains, goodbye salt. Ants and bugs is constantly a problem here, believe me. Wayne, been offered a land for lease near a volcano, which I heard is very sold, very fertile. Thought of staying near a sleeping volcano is scary. It can be. But you know what? You could probably live there 10 lifetimes. It won't go off. You know. And you know what? Here in the Philippines, we're all surrounded by volcanoes. I'm within 30 miles, 20 miles, 10 miles of a volcano. If that thing got erupted, and that's just one, the other one's on the other side is I'm 20 miles from it. So I've got two volcanoes close to me, within 20 miles of each other, 30 miles of each other. Yeah. So if they exploded, believe me, 20 miles is nothing. So I understand that. Fernando, good morning. Claude, lots of reasons. Yeah, I was going to say, it's none of my business. I shouldn't say anything. Claude is leaving because he wants to leave. And his wife got a job. So high five to that. Congratulations. Anyone following that My Pillow Dream channel? I don't know. No, I don't know. Follow him. Villa Free's home and home Canadian people are building across the land. That place is on a whole nother level. I don't know that channel. I'm sorry, I don't know that channel. So, my friend, I'm going to have to say sorry for the top. Please accept my apology. All over respect. Hey, Ronald, it's okay, man. Don't worry. We're friends, friends, no matter. It don't bother me. It's okay. You're just voicing your opinion. It's okay. I love you, brother. It doesn't matter. Dennis, I just got my new electric brand e-bike. Ooh, assembled it, charged battery, and already put 17 miles on it. Hey, it's great.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Good for you. Dennis, I can see you tooling around the yard, tooling around the street and that. High five, man. Are you going to bring that with you when you come? That'd be nice. Electric bike. Yeah, we got ours. We love our bikes. Yeah, be safe. Yeah, Kevin Nash saying. Tom, you need to buy a big freezer. Buy a whole side of beef. It lasts you 12 months. You know,
12 months.
I would need... I'd buy a freezer, but it'd be my luck, the power go out, I lose all the beef in it. That's what all he does. He's got a problem in his restaurant, man. His power goes out. If it's out for all day long, he has to close down his restaurant. There's just a lot of issues, man. You own a restaurant. He said, I have to close now. He goes, I'll lose 5, 6, 7, 8,000 peso a day in sales because I cannot keep it open if I can't serve beef or chicken. And you can cook by gas, but still you got to have power. And it's too hot in the restaurant. You got to have aircon. My fiance, 34 years younger than me, is surprisingly the same sense of humor. She even likes Mr. Bean. Man, who loves Mr. Bean? High five. How about get her on Little House on the Prairie? Get her hooked on Little House on the Prairie. She'll love it and watch it forever. They love Little House on the Prairie, man. I never seen a Filipina that didn't like Little House on the Prairie. Ex Visa, and thank you. Ex Visa. Hey, Claude, Ex Visa. And you know what? We're going to miss you, man. I think Claude says he has a layover in Saudi. So it's going to be a fun trip for him. That's for sure. Talking about washing clothes, I have some clothes in my dryer. Just got to get in there. Yeah. Well, ask Ruth what she thinks about me leaving my clothes in the dryer. What do you think about Mark King leaving his clothes in the dryer?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Get them out, she says. Take them out of there. Hang them up.
It's already in dryer, then you will just leave it
You
there.
leave it in there, take them out, and get them dry. That's purple patch. They're going to wrinkle. Get them out of that
If
dryer.
I'm there, I will throw that away.
There you go. See? There's your attitude. There's your answer, Mark. Tom Shib and Kevin Nash. I stopped watching My Philippine Dream when Ness moved back to Charleston to work. Oh. Oh, here, I missed Miss Cherokee. I'm so sorry. I've seen so many expats complain about the girlfriend and wife's family. I'm lucky to have families great and offer me than what I asked for. Yes, I'm lucky too. I got to tell you, I call my brother-in-law all the time. And I got two brothers. I got many brother-in-laws. But I call one, I call him Papa. I call him all the time. And he's, 25 years younger than me. But I call him all the time. Hey, Papa, I need help. He's here. It doesn't matter what it is. He's here. And I'm there for him, too. And I'm there for many of the family members. Me, Cherokee, I understand exactly what you're saying. Good for you, man. Tom is saying, I stopped watching Dream when Ness, who's Ness? His wife? His girlfriend, wife? Moved back to Charleston. Yeah, I think of Rolando. Good morning. Family member.
My nephew.
That's her nephew.
He has channel too.
Yeah, channel. You got to check out his channel. Rolando's got a great channel. Rolando, go on your channel, talk more, do more, dance more,
Dance more.
be more. Do goofy stuff on your channel. Talk more. Get excited. Get excited. Yeah. Hey, God, see you on. Don't be shy. Get excited. Jump up, down. Go stand in front of the camera and jump up and down. Just jump up and down. Do it. You'd be surprised. Dennis Adams saying, when I come, Tom, I'll buy a new one. They have some ones at CSM Mall in San Fernando. Oh, they do? Hey, isn't that where Tim Liffer's moving, isn't he? Isn't he moving to San Fernando? You know Tim, right? So
Fernando Pampanga.
Pampanga? Yeah. Isn't that where BT lives somewhere? Somebody BT? Isn't that where he lives? I don't know. He lives BT somewhere up there. Little House on Prairie. What about Highway to Heaven Classical? High five. I watched Highway to Heaven the other day, and I go, it's so innocent, so different. I was raised with that, right? Wasn't we all? Maybe Waltons they like too. Yeah, maybe so. Great show. Rolando, Rod, Rolando, Claude, Rolando, and Michael. They, Rolando is really, he's been really trying to pump his channel, just like everybody, and get people to watch it. I said, you've got to come on your channel and you got to talk. And you've got to be more, don't be shy. He's a shy person. He is really a good vlogger. And he does great, they do great editing, great videos. And I told him, I said, Rolando, just...
He's a call center agent.
Yeah, he's a call center agent. He, am I right, Rolando? United? Really a good heart, good soul. Rolando is one, if you need help, you call him, he's here. And you know what? Really nice you helping out your mother. Congratulations to you for that and helping her with this. Sorry. So, how is everything, Rolando? Dennis, I can't wait to see you ride that bike. Need to do a video. Did you do a video you riding that bike? Tell Mama to hold the camera up and you do a video riding that bike down around the neighborhood. So, Mr. Cherokee, 34 years younger. Unbelievable. I think that's great. I think that's really good. Yeah, drop links, Claude. Yeah, drop links. Rolando, Claude, drop links. There is 194 on. Tom Shipman. Tom, my Philippine Dream Channel, this guy built a beautiful 3-story house. Oh, in Lipa. Okay. It was funny because he had to keep fixing everything the contract built wrong. Really? Peyton Place, right? Tom, I could see that. Tom, you and I had that discussion. Would I build here again? No. Would I build a fence here again? No. Would I do anything here? No. I either buy a house or don't have a house. I buy a bamboo house or don't have a house. Or I would just live in a bamboo house, or I'd rent an apartment or rent a condo. There's no way. I'd have to rent a house. I don't like uh, me particularly don't like condos. Remind me too much of apartments. So, and if the elevator goes out, I'm stuck on the 5th floor and I go up this old fat gut of mine, you know. Kevin asked, Claude, trip to the mall for lunch with good friends Ruth and Tom. Oh, thank you. Or yes. You guys check out that. Click Claude's channel. I estimate between 50 and 75 million peso homes in this guy's gated communities. Very high places. This is no joke. Gated community. Yeah, Walton's right now on the Hallmark. This is really Davo. I like it. Everything is fine. I just late to work. Rolando, drop your link. Drop your link of your channel. Okay. Davo Don, Walton's on right now. I like the Waltons, don't you guys? It's kind of cool show. I noticed the stream, and I can see it here. It goes down when I hit 2-hour mark because you could tell people are getting tired, and so am I. So we'll close the stream here in a few minutes. Captain Billy Jack, thank you, sir.
That's Rolando's channel.
That's Rolando's channel. Thank you, Captain Billy. High five. Thank you.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate it, Captain Billy. I have to check out Tom. I will send a link later. Okay, Kevin Nash. Let's see. Let's put Kevin Nash here.
Hmm?
No ad. There we go. All right, there you go, Kevin. Dennis Adams. That's coming, Tom. I have to put in a mount on the bike for my new camera. It's a 362 camera. It's this 360-degree camera. Pretty cool. I just need to learn how to use it. Yeah, I understand. It'd be like me. I can't use my camera. Dennis, I'm not that hip into things, you know. Captain Billy Jack, again, thank you for the super chat. So here's Rolando's. Here's Ruth's. Okay. Oh, okay. Ruth and Ron. Tom, is Mindinao province or state where you're in?
Mindanao is a province.
It's a province. They don't have states here. It's provinces. I live in Mindinao Bukidnon. It's really huge.
Oh.
Huge. I thought you were going to say something. I stopped talking.
I forget.
It's so huge, it goes from CDO to Davao. That's how big it is. Yeah. Then it goes down south. Cobato. It goes way down.
Cotabato.
It's way down. It goes to huge. Bukidnon is so huge. Probably one of the largest. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not, but it's large. So you might as well say it's a state. We consider it as a state in U.S., yes. It's probably like Texas to me. It's not really. It's probably like
Hello,
probably.
Jessica.
Jessica here too? Hi, Jessica. Rolando, heading to your channel. Oh, see, there you go. You guys share. Yeah. And you know what? Claude's got a great channel, Rolando. You guys share. Claude, he's trying to build his clientele too. I always try to help everybody build clientele. That's my goal, to help everybody. And as you know, there's quite a few channels that spin off of Tom and Ruth. And if successful today, a lot. In fact, 2 or 3 or 4 has been more successful, more views than me. And not only that, they have more views, they have more views, but they have more subscribers. Yeah, spin-offs, Tom.
Kevin Bulldog. Good morning.
Kevin Nash. Ah,
High five.
high five. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, man.
For coffee.
Coffee.
Dancing coffee.
Dancing coffee, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Rolando's heading to your channel. See, that's nice. Oh, Kevin T. Bulldog. Time for bed. Enjoyed your stream as always. Kevin T, thank you.
So much.
You did not tell me you were on, Kevin T. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for spending your... Maybe you forgot to write. Maybe he's too tired.
Is here.
Charles Huckstead's here? Yeah. Hi, Charles. Yeah. Charles!
Where do you are?
Listen, you're my helper. R always says, Daddy, you missed this one. You missed that one. All right. Sorry, Charles. High five. Charles, I apologize. I missed you. Sorry. You guys know me. I don't have to explain myself. I forget. I forget what I'm doing. I forget who I'm talking to, and I get on a tangent, and I go off on that, and I'm bad about that.
And
Yeah.
Claude, they cannot go to Claude because he's using the other.
What do you mean?
This is not his channel.
Claude, you put in the wrong thing.
No, he's not using his.
You got to use share your channel. Did you share his channel?
I share it.
Okay, all right. Did he put in the right one?
No, he's using his other account.
Oh, goodness gracious. How's somebody going to come to your channel, Claude? Claude.
They will subscribe on your.
What channel is this? Is
That's
this?
his channel.
Okay, this is his channel. Okay, so here it is. Oh, I see we did put the video in. It's okay. So, yeah, I'm on it right now, Claude. Claude's channel. Rolando's. This is Claude's. Yeah. So, Claude and Jessica, they got a beautiful son. Wonderful son. Elijah. Really great. Kevin Ash. There you go, Kevin Ash. Kevin Ash put it on there. Thank you, Kev. I really appreciate it. We got the boss here. Hold on, let me scoot down there. There he is. There's the Lomer. He's a good boy. Dennis, he just got up. He just had a shower, so he's going to be taking another nap. To get the fleas off, soap is really one of the best deterrents for a lot of that. We soap the yard, but it rains so much that the soap deteriorates, and there goes that. But the soap really cures it. You just take Joy liquid or Dawn or whatever. Well, they don't have Dawn here, Joy. Joy's about the only thing they have. Anyway, you put it in the pump sprayer and spray the yard down with soap, and it completely eliminates the fleas. And we used to do that, it eliminates them, but sometimes he'll get 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15 fleas on him. And I tell the girls, you do not want those in your house. You don't want these in here. So they give him a bath as much as possible. And dogs, it's okay, it won't hurt him as long as a good cleaner of his bath. Good soaps is what I'm trying to say. Kevin Ash, check out this home build. It looks like some other ones I put out earlier too. Okay. See you, Claude. So Claude's gone. All right, bye, Claude. Driving. Okay, see you later, Claude. Thank you for coming on. See you later. Kevin Ash, this home is way over budget. Oh, so is that the guy's house? Okay. That's not my channel. Well, put your channel on. Put your channel. Kevin, Tom, are you huge? Are you huge or is Ruth just tiny? Asking the Panay if I. Captain Billy, I tell you what. I'm 6'2", and a 42 waist, and I weigh 123. She is 5'9", 4'9", 4'8".
If I wear heels, I'm 5'2".
Yeah. She's 4'9", and she weighs probably 70 kilos.
4'11".
4'11", I'm so sorry. 4'11". 4'11". I'm trying to say 4'9", and 4'11". Ow! She pinched me. Ow! She pinched me again. And she weighs 25 kilo.
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, how much you weigh?
50.
Oh, 50 kilo. Oh, she's so. Honey, you're getting big. 50 kilo. 50 kilo. 50.
I don't know. In my dream.
I think she probably weighs 50, 60 kilos. She's not heavy at all. We got to go. Lovely to see you guys. Until next time. Wayne, thank you so much. Yeah, we'll call it stream today. We've been on 2 hours and 20 minutes, and it's lunchtime, and we're going to go to town. I got to relax a few minutes before we go anywhere.
Rolando, get ready on Thursday.
Rolando, you and Michael. And Michael's brother can come. It doesn't matter. Take care all.
His brother's busy. He's nurse.
Okay, excuse me. I'm just trying to be nice. I want to thank everybody for always coming on my channel. Thank you so much for always spending your valuable time. Kevin Nash, Wayne, Captain Billy Jack, Kevin Nash. Thank you for the super chat. Davil Don, thank you, Davil Don. Texas Philippine has a nice house built on a Panay Island. Yeah, he does a good job. Good job. Good channel. Davil Don, you're right. Great channel, Texas Filipino. He was on ours live stream last week. Kevin Ash, Rolando, thank you. Mark King, thank you. Thank you so much. Kevin Ash, thank you for the coffee. Claude Roseman, thank you. Wayne Rivers, thank you coming on today. Thank you, Ruth and Tom. Dennis Adams, thank you again for the Kevin Ash. Captain Billy Jack, thank you for the super chat. Rolando, thank you. Davil Don.
50 kilo.
50 kilo. 50, wow, yeah. Kevin P, I know. Wayne Rivers.
50 kilo, it's ready for lechon.
Lechon. Yeah, 50 kilo. Yeah. She's a little thing, man. She stands up in the room, I can't find her. I sent him to church yesterday. I said, "Where's
If
my
I
wife?"
will hike to the...
I have to put my hand on her head
I will
to
sit
keep up with
down
her.
in the ground, in the floor,
I can't see her.
and the bed is there. You cannot see me.
You can't see her. She's so little. And she squats down, forget it. Just might forget. I have to yell, Cha-cha, where you at? Unsa.
Especially in the flower.
Yeah, unsa. Can we help drop? Yeah, okay. Claude, thank you. Mark King, thank you. Kevin Ash, Wayne Rivers, Dennis Adams, thank you so much for coming on today. Me Cherokee, thank you for coming on today. Thank you, Charles Huckstadt, my good friend. Thank you, Fernando. Thank you for coming on today. Thank you, Ronald, Southern Man. High five. Thank you for coming on today. Well, thank you, Omer. Thank you for the kisses. Yeah, thank you for the kisses today. Me Cherokee, Wayne Rivers, that tickles. Graham, thank you. Okay. Oh, Mitch, okay. Goop coffee is Koopy coffee is partially to digest coffee cherries which have been eaten and by the aged civet. It's also called civet coffee. The cherries are fermented and pass through civet's intestines and disinfected with other fecal matter. They're collected black ivory coffee and a brand of coffee. The black ivory coffee in Northern Thailand for Abaka coffee consumed by elephants. That had to be a fun job. Hold on, I gotta go out. I gotta go clean and get me some coffee. Hold on, let's go find some elephant poop. All right, the taste of black ivory coffee is influenced by elephants' digestive enzymes, which breaks down the coffee's protein. Oh goodness, Mitch, really? Monkey coffee is a rare type of coffee in India and Taiwan. Too, sometimes called monkey. The name monkey coffee is more appropriate than beans. Oh.
La. Don't drink coffee anywhere, Daddy. Maybe you will drink monkey poop.
Oh, hold on. I gotta go get coffee. Let me go get the monkey poop and check it out and get me some coffee real quick. Graham, I think my signal is female. That made me laugh. Pumpkin Joe, thank you. Kevin P, thank you. Thank you for coming on today. Ronald Bowden, Mr. Southern Man, thank you for coming on today. Thank you so much, Scott Ramey. And it only stops right there. It will not let me go back any further. Thank you so much for everybody spending their valuable time with us today, and we really appreciate. Say hi here to everybody, and I want to thank everybody for always taking their time with us.
Thank you so much, guys,
Captain
for
Billy.
your time.
High five to everybody. Dabble Don, Pencil Thins. Thank you. See you guys next time.
Everyone.
God bless everybody.
Maybe it's midnight there.
It is midnight. Yeah.
It's 11.
Probably. High five. See you guys next time. God bless.
God bless. Bye.